What's up? We are back with a brand new edition. I will hang out here and wait till people join said pate. But you didn't think I forgot about you, did you? Of course I did not. But let me fix my hair. Okay, let me fix this do I got going on here. Okay. My name is Jen. I am your manifestation bestie, where I teach all things law of assumption when it comes to manifesting anything and everything that you desire. As I fix my freaking stray hair. Bear with me. Okay. So, while we're doing, I don't know how people talk and put makeup on, by the way. I think that that's like a daunting task, and amen to them. That's like a superpower, I would assume. Okay. My name is Jen. I'm your manifestation bestie, where I teach all things law of assumption when it comes to manifesting anything and everything that you desire. Mainly, people want to manifest an SP. Okay, in case you don't know what an SP is, it's a specific person. So that seems to be my shit, okay? Because I have manifested my SP from no contact to fully living with me in a matter of 4 weeks. So I'm good at it. And I'm good at teaching you how to get your SP back before Valentine's Day, because who wants to spend the lover's holiday alone? And just so you guys know, I had a fight with the cheese grater yesterday. I do not know how people grate shit without cutting their finger, okay? That's the story of my life, right? But it only happens on one hand, ironically enough. So, end rant there about that. But in case you are new to the party, I have a free masterclass to manifest your SP before Valentine's Day. So if you want to get your SP back before Valentine's Day, click the link in my bio, register for the free masterclass. It is 100% free. I do have to let people know because I don't know, maybe I'm going to take off the Facebook thing because people are getting confused. It is not on Facebook, my friends. Okay. It's not on Facebook. It is on Zoom. Okay. We're like, it's on Zoom. So don't worry if you don't have a Facebook, you can still be a part of it. Also, a lot of people are saying, well, what happens if I can't be in it? If I can't be at the masterclass at the time that it's scheduled? That's all right. I have 48, you can watch the replay. If you just get the free version, you can watch the replay for up to 48 hours after the masterclass, whenever it's convenient to you. And then also, if you are a VIP member, you get lifetime access to the masterclass. My coffee hasn't kicked in yet. Okay, you also are gonna get lifetime access to my new membership community, where you're not gonna have to pay a single fucking penny. Okay, but it will be paid for everybody else who joins after said masterclass when it's available. Also, you get 7 days of unlimited tech support with me, where we are going to be besties through the text, and I'm going to be here to guide you 100% of the time. Now, a lot of people were saying, well, if I can't be on the masterclass and I'm part of the VIP, what happens to the exclusive VIP sessions? So what I have agreed to do, which don't tell anybody, because this is only on Zoom. I'm not going to make or on live. I'm not going to make this whole announcement. But if you cannot be a part of the exclusive VIP sessions, ooh, let me turn my Wi-Fi on. I think that'll be better for us. Pause, please. Okay. If you cannot be a part of it, don't even worry about it, because I will go ahead and throw in a personal one-on-one session with you if you cannot join the exclusive group calls that take place after said thing. But I'm telling you, it's going to be fire, okay? You also get a guided meditation, a sleep meditation, so that we can get your SP, because that is where the subconscious mind kicks into play. It's like hypnosis, okay? Is we bypass the conscious mind, go to the subconscious mind. I also give you my exact Hey, Tammy. I also give you my exact affirmations that I use to get my SP back. So go register right fucking now, because it said so. I'm just kidding. Okay, so today I want to really talk about what I need you guys to stop doing, because I see it all day long in my DMs, is that you guys are holding on to old story. You keep replaying old story after old story after old story. He said this, he said that, he did this, he did that. You need to knock that shit off. Okay, you need to drop the old story. You cannot keep talking about the old story expecting a different result. It's like watching the same movie over and over again, expecting all of a sudden for it to change. The shit doesn't change. It's the same movie over and over again. Only when the second movie comes out does the script change, and that is because they rewrote a different script. Okay, that's when the movie changes. So same with you. Did you do self-concept work when you manifest SP? Yes. So this is where a lot of manifestation coaches will say you don't need to have a good self-concept. First of all, I think that it's great for you to have a good self-concept, period. Like, duh. Who wants to have a bad self-concept, right? But I firmly disagree with them, especially when it comes to your SP, okay? It's not necessary, so don't get stuck in this. Don't twist my words and get stuck in this whole ass rabbit hole that you gotta have a perfect self-concept. I don't even know what the fuck a perfect self-concept is, okay? Strive to have a good one. But you don't need to have that to manifest. You don't. But it speeds it up, okay? It speeds it up because you aren't wavering as much, right? If you have a good self-concept about yourself, then you believe you're the baddest bitch. So it's like, what do I need to check for? He's already mine. Like, duh, I get whatever I want, I get it when I want it, because that's who I am. And so because of that, you're not wavering as much because you're looking at yourself more as the prize. Like, have you seen me? Why would he not want me? Why would he want to be with anybody else, right? Because you believe that you're dope as fuck, which you are. I need you guys to get out. Look, okay, here's the thing with self-concept. Self-concept, I made a whole video about this, and you should subscribe to my YouTube channel, by the way, because I go to extensive detail on each one of these topics. But you guys tend to look for other people to elevate your self-concept. Right? Like, I'll feel good about myself when other people kudo me or say nice things about me. That's not how this works. Self-concept is exactly that. It's called self-concept. Okay? It's for you. How do you get your SP to want to do something for you? You give your goddamn commands. Okay? You give your commands. Go watch my pinned video. It's got like over 30,000 views where I tell you to tell them what to do. Tell them what to do. You have to come from a place of expectancy. Okay, you have to come from a place of expectancy. Manifesting a friend back is the same concept as manifesting an SP. See, you guys are stuck on manifesting somebody back. But why would you have to manifest somebody back if they're already fucking here? Yeah? Okay, as long as you view somebody as being away from you, they're away from you. They have to stay away from you, right? So it's like, I want to manifest them back. No. This is where living in the end takes place. No, they're already here. Who am I manifesting back? They're mine. Okay, whoever it is, it doesn't matter. Okay, this is where I tell you guys that while you guys are focused on, you're manifesting your SP back, you need to be focusing on your self-concept because you need to every day be putting yourself on that fucking pedestal. Like, nobody's above me in my own house. Okay, everyone in my life should be blessed to even be in my life. I don't care who the fuck they are. I don't care. Friends, family, SPs, co-workers, bosses. Everybody should be blessed to know you and to be in your space. Okay, you guys come from such a want mentality where I want this, I want that. Wanting implies you don't have it. You don't want something you already have, do you? I don't want a cup of coffee. Because I got one. Yeah, I get them for free too, by the way. Okay, so that's the thing is stop wanting. Stop wanting. You have it. And you're not going to fucking try. I'm so tired of hearing that in my comments where they're like, I'm going to try this. I don't even know what fucking try means. Try means you're going to try, which means that you're thinking it's not going to work. Okay, you guys use these words. You guys use these words that are designed to quote unquote, and I use this term lightly. They're exactly, it's already yours. You guys use these terms like you're trying to protect yourself. So it's like, I'm going to try it. Hey, Ojo too. I'm going to try it. But if it doesn't work, I'm going to be like, well, I tried. See, it didn't work. See, that's like, it's like a protection for you. So it's like, I didn't do anything wrong. I tried it. Well, trying gets you trying results. So just fucking do it. Do you go and try to do your job or do you just go to work and do it? It's the same thing when it comes to people. People are so easy for you to manifest. Like they're so fucking easy. Okay. Like literally. And then when you get movement and you acknowledge the movement, then it gets you excited. I had somebody in my DMs, hope she's on here because bless her. I had somebody in my DMs that had tried everything, watched my tell him what to do video, and she couldn't wait to do it. He reached out to her. He unblocked her. Okay. So I tell you guys, I don't know why the fuck you think this block shit is like a massive thing. It takes 1 second to unblock somebody. I know because I have some people blocked and then I unblock them when I want to look at their shit. And then I block them again. See, it's really simple. Really simple. Oh, look at that. I have to take a screenshot. I have good news. SP called, said he misses me. I would like for us to sit and talk. Boom. Now here's the thing, Ojo2. Let me take a screenshot of that so I can help everybody else get their SPs back. Okay. Now here's the thing. Here's what I want you to remember. He would like for us to sit and talk. He is not in control of that conversation. So don't let him be. Okay. And I don't mean verbally, like steer the conversation. Okay. But remind yourself that and visualize or hear the conversation before it's even taken place. Hear him telling you how much he misses you, how much he can't wait to, how much he wants to get back together with you. Hear him begging for you to take him back. Okay. And go under that notion. Do not go to that conversation and fucking question shit. Do not go into that conversation and be like, what if he says this? What if it doesn't go my way? What if this? What if that? Don't do that. Okay? You go in there with your fucking chin up, held high, knowing that he's yours. And he wants to sit and talk, and tell yourself this. He wants to sit and talk because he's begging for me to take him back. Yeah, that's what he wants to talk about. He wants to talk about how quickly we can get back together. And if I'm busy for Valentine's Day, that's what he wants to talk about. Okay? I love that for you. And that's where I'm trying to go to store. Right. Like you're trying. Trying is trying. That's the stupidest word ever. Okay. How often, hey bestie, Nini, how would you manifest 2 people to leave each other? Real simple. They can only show up on your assumptions of them. So how you can manifest 2 people to leave each other is what do you want one person to assume about the other? And what do you want the other person to assume about the other? Okay, so you can choose just one person. You don't need to be, with people break up, it's usually not a mutual decision. Okay, it's usually like a one-sided. So instead, what you would do is shoo one person away by changing your assumption of the other. Okay, so like when I had a 3P in my situation, I chose to focus my efforts on my man and saying he can't stand her, he's disgusted by her, he wants nothing to do with her. And he doesn't even like her anyway. All they do is argue. And he's over that shit. Okay, so I chose to focus on him. And so therefore, it manifested, which meant both parties left each other, right? But it was one person being like, bitch, bye, okay, which was my guy. Okay, so that's how you can do that, okay? But I had somebody who was like in tears in my DMs yesterday because, and this is why I fucking love what I do. This is why I'm so passionate about what I do. This is why I'm so passionate about not charging you guys $1 million just to get your SP or to get everything that you desire. I think that's wrong. When you guys come in my DMs and tell me, he messaged me, oh my gosh, he reached out to me, he unblocked me, and I'm in tears because now we're talking when nothing else was working. Like, that to me, it puts the biggest, you guys can't see it in the DMs, but it puts the biggest smile on my fucking face in the world. Okay. It is what gets me up every day and encourages me to go and do these lives every day because I love seeing you. He just texted me during this live. What? Guys, I'm telling you, this is what I fucking live for, okay? I love all of you guys. And we're like a family, I feel like, on these lives. Oh, wait, I have to take a screenshot. We're like a family, okay? And I am so proud of each and every one of you, seriously, because those that don't try and do and come from a place of expecting to get what they want are the ones getting movement and are getting movement very fucking fast. Okay? Like, it should not take a long time. So many of you guys are like, I've been trying to manifest my SP back for 6 months, 8 months, 12 months, like whatever amount of time. No, you haven't. No, you haven't. All you've been doing is being stuck in this vicious damn cycle of new technique after new technique after new technique after new technique. This one's not working. I need a new technique. My affirmations aren't working. I need a new affirmation. You know, and the only reason you're doing that is because you guys are fucking checking for confirmation. I've been getting movement, but I've been checking the 3D because there's a third party. I don't want to say girl if you would. Oh yeah, you are. Girl, I get it. I get it because it's hard not to check the 3D. And especially if you know about the third party, you know. But and it's fine to check because remember, your subconscious mind doesn't have eyes. But you cannot react to the 3D. Okay, you cannot react. Okay, and try your best not to check because checking is wavering. Exactly, he doesn't have a goddamn choice. Checking is always wavering, guys. If you're looking for them to confirm that your affirmations are working, if you're looking for them to confirm that they're doing what you want them to do, that is wavering. That is wavering because if you were living in the end, which after this live, I'll be recording a couple videos for all of you, where it's, how many affirmations do you guys? I recommend 3 or 4 that imply max, that imply you have what you want. And, I'm grateful for you too. Honestly, I swear to God. And if I wasn't, I would tell your ass. Okay? I have no problem telling people how I feel. Okay? Probably not a good thing. But anyway, you have to, like, wavering is you guys are constantly checking and you can't do that, okay? And I get it's difficult, but if you insist on checking, just don't react. Just don't react and go in your own little mind palace because this is why I'm making some videos after this live that's going to be all talking about how do you live in the end and how do you know when you're living in the end. And part of that is that you're not checking for shit. What you looking for? What do I need to look for? I don't need to check his social media for what? He's mine. What would he be posting on there any fucking way? You know, on top of that, would I need to go and drive by his home for what? He's home alone. Duh. Okay, when you guys are checking for things, you guys are gonna fill in the blanks and you guys are gonna start assuming things that you don't wanna assume. So as long as you cannot check, sometimes it is hard for you to live in the end in your head, okay? Which is why I say manifest. If you're having a hard time shooting all the way to in a relationship or marriage, just manifest in steps. Just start manifesting with contact. Like he calls me every day. Like he literally calls me every day. He'll do anything to be with me. You don't have to believe what you're saying. So you don't have to live in the end is like literally in just your mind. Okay. It's literally in just your mind and living in a fantasy that like no matter what happens, that's my man. Okay. Or my woman, period. And ain't nobody above me in my house and no one compares to me at all. And no one compares to you guys. Okay, yes, that's what you're doing in steps. Steps, I like steps because you see movement, okay? You see movement. So if you're manifesting a text from your SP, which watch my video if you haven't done that. If you're manifesting a text from an SP, okay, the minute that man texts you, you're going to be like, whoo, oh, yes, I got this. And now it amplifies it. And he's going to do the next thing you want him to do much, much fucking faster. Because now you're in your feel good vibes, right? You're in your like, yeah, that's right. That's right. And it boosts your confidence level up that, hey, you know what? I am the operant power. No, you don't have to say them out loud. You can only say, you should say them out loud if you are spiraling in your thoughts, because you can't say one thing and you can't think one thing and say another. Okay. So I would recommend that if you're spiraling and you're alone, say them out loud. There's no problem with that. There's no right or wrong way to say your affirmations. Just keep saying them. Okay. Some people would say, don't change your affirmations. I disagree. I don't care. I think that it doesn't fucking matter because like, let's be honest. If you don't change your affirmations, what are you going to affirm for contact forever? He's already contacted you. What? Like you can't, you're going to have to change your affirmations to the next step, right? So do what works for you. As long as you don't, because everything's an assumption, right? So as long as you don't say, as long as you don't assume that if you change your affirmations, it's going to fuck shit up, then you're fine. Okay, then you're fine. I've changed my affirmations, even though other coaches are like, don't do it, don't do it. I've changed them because it's whatever, because sometimes what you want from somebody changes, right? It changes. Where you're like, you know what? I was affirming that he's going to contact me. He's always going to spend time with me and he'll do anything to be with me. But you know what? I want fucking marriage now. I've decided I want marriage. So you know what? I'm going to focus on the fact that he loves me and wants to marry me. Right? Nothing is wrong with that. We all have different desires and we all want something different. And sometimes what you want changes. It changes, right? You get a text and you get a text from him and you're like, oh, wait a minute, I am the opera in power because he literally just did what I want. So now let me turn my affirmations up a notch because now I've proven to myself that this shit works, okay? What would you suggest doing when feeling sad and emotional? Affirm. You must affirm, okay? Feelings have nothing to do with manifesting. They don't. If you're feeling great, it speeds it up, right? Because you're not wavering. But if you're crying or you're emotional about it, which is common because it's your SP, it's somebody that you love, right? It's okay to feel sad, but affirm through the tears, affirm through the emotions. See, most people will go experience the emotion and then sulk in their misery. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that, right? Where they'll go and instead of crying, they're crying and affirming everything they don't want. Even though you're not actively affirming, you're thinking, and that is affirming. Okay, every time you have a thought, that is an affirmation. Look at it that way. So when you're crying and you're having all these negative thoughts about your SP and what an asshole he is and how he's being mean and blah, 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 that is affirming, which is keeping it right fucking here. Hey, bro. My brother's on here, guys. He probably just jumped off because I called him out. But you got to understand. You got to understand that you're in control. And so many of you guys, which is that, like, this is where looks have nothing to do with self-concept. They really don't, okay? Because so many of you guys are in my DMs. If you actually have a profile picture on your profile, so many of you guys are fucking beautiful. Like, seriously, you're so beautiful, but lack self-worth, right? Are looking for your SP to tell you about yourself and to make you feel better about yourself. You can't do that. Okay, you can't do that. You shouldn't let any fucking body try and boost you up. It comes from within. You have to tell yourself that you're that bitch, right? I'm the baddest. There's a level of confidence that takes place when you just believe that you are in control. And so many of you are giving your control to the 3D. To your SP, and you're being like, well, he said this, he did that, he did this, and I don't know what to do. I want him back. Okay, go get him. Then go get him back. I scrap a reality hits and there's no message, nothing. Right. Well, delete. That is because you keep questioning. Hey, bestie, Jasmine. I love her, guys, seriously. Although she sent me some weird video yesterday. But this is what I love. I love just having conversations with you guys. My DMs are open to you guys. If you guys just want to pop in and say, what's up? You can do that too, okay? But know that I always respond. I always respond, okay? But remember, I'm in California, so sometimes it might be a little bit later than after you, okay? Some people be calling me at 6 a.m. and I'm like, oh, no. So if you're affirming and scripting, see, don't try. I love you too. Don't try. This is what I want you to do, okay? Demet, I don't want you to try anymore, okay? I don't want you to try. I want you to just do and know that it works, okay? Just do and know that they're already yours, okay? So you don't need to do, unless it makes you feel better, okay? You don't need to do your affirmations, scripting, drinking magic glasses of water, fucking quantum leaping, doing all that visualization. You don't need to do all of that, because what happens is when this is where law of attraction fucks you up, because they get you so trained to be so into technique after technique after technique after technique. This one's not working. Do this one. Let me just do them fucking all. I did them all. I did them all. I did the 55 by 5, which hurts my damn hands, okay? I did the drink a magic glass of water. I listened to technique after technique after technique after technique. And I literally stood up and took a step because somebody said that is quantum leaping. That was bullshit. That is so stupid. But they know that you're desperate, right? That you want something bad enough. So they suck you in to this bullshit. And what that's telling your subconscious mind, okay, this is what I want you to realize, is the more techniques you do, you are subconsciously telling yourself that nothing is working. Nothing is going to work. So let me double fucking down like you're at a casino, okay? Let me just throw all my money on all the numbers because something's going to hit. You shouldn't do that. Pick one technique. Hey, Amanda, pick one technique and just do that one. and know that this works. This works. I don't need another technique. I am the technique. And that's what you guys need to realize. There is no technique. You are the technique. You are the technique. You decide if it's working or not. You decide how quickly it's going to work or not. You decide everything. So decide now, Demeet. I seriously though, slide in my DMs and literally tell me what the fuck your name, how to pronounce your name. Or I'll just call you Demeet. That'll just be my nickname for you. Okay, because I hate butchering. People butcher my last name all the time. So anyway, that's what I want you guys to do is just be and know that I don't need a technique. Whatever I do works. Everything works for me. Everything works for me. I'm in control. So if I want him to message me right now, that's exactly what the fuck he's going to do. If I want him to come over, oh, that's what he's going to do. Period. Yes. Okay, Demetra. Love this. Okay. Oh, kisses from Grace. Oh, Grace is so beautiful. I watch Stavi. If you guys want something that's funny and annoying at the same time on YouTube, Savi's World is fucking hilarious. And he's from Greece. But he's freaking hilarious. Okay. Yeah, don't exhaust yourself over it. Okay. Don't exhaust yourself over it. I just want you to simply just do some robotic affirming throughout your day, right? Do my 5x5 if it helps you. Look at their picture a couple times a day and tell them what to fucking do. And then just know, come from a place of knowing. And then throughout your day, when you're not robotic affirming, shall the thought of your SP come up, just go into your affirmations as a safety net. Don't question anything. Don't question anything. That's my task for you, Demetra, for the next 24 hours before my next live. You are going to agree, and you're going to leave a comment right now so everybody else here can hold your ass accountable. Okay, you're going to agree and commit to yourself right now that for the next 24 hours, you are not going to question a goddamn thing. I ain't questioning shit. For 24 hours, no, I ain't questioning nothing. I know it works. I am the technique. I don't even need a technique. Okay, I'm a master at this. And what I say is gonna go. Remind yourself of that. Okay, you guys should be reminding me. I say it's because you think about it. I did that too. So I would get some kind of feeling. You don't have to believe, girlfriend. That's the best part about this. You don't have to believe anything. When you're robotically affirming, you don't have to believe it. You just have to keep saying it, because we just want to flood your subconscious mind with a new neural pathway, which is what's creating these beliefs already existing. We need to rewrite them. Okay. So you rewrite them through repetition, not through belief. Okay. You can't believe something that you've never experienced, or vice versa. Sometimes it's hard to believe when you're stuck in this vicious cycle of, but they're not here yet. Or you guys go down this whole circumstance rabbit hole where you're like, it's hard for me to believe because he lives 15 hours from me, or he's not talking to me, or any of that stuff, right? It's supposed to be crazy. It's supposed to be crazy. You're supposed to be completely delusional about it, okay? Completely living in your own delulu. That's why I said start with the text, okay? Just start with one thing. Okay, start with the text. Watch my video and tell them what to do. And that's it. Start with that. And when that happens, then great. Now use that to motivate you to do something, to do the next step. Okay. And then go to the next step, and then go to the next step. Because every time they do what you tell them to do, it furthers that assumption for you, which speeds it up. So next time you want him to do that, he's going to do it again. And then he's going to do it again. And then he's going to do it quicker and quicker and quicker. But if I want a message, how do you do that if you don't believe it? It doesn't fucking matter. You tell him what to do. Do you think the first time I did this, I told him what to do? Like I believed he would do it? No, I was just curious. I was like, well, this sounds like fun. Let's try it. And I did it. And so that's where I was telling people yesterday, yeah, you guys can't question anything, okay? This is why I was telling you guys yesterday that to tell them what to do, start with somebody you know. If there's a lot of resistance to your SP and a lot of doubt there, then start with somebody else. Don't start with your SP. Start with somebody else. Yes, pretend you're together in your mind. I gave you guys a couple things to just further step you into that assumption as if you are together. So I'll touch on that again, okay? I'll tell you what every other manifestation coach tells you. Just don't do it. Just don't waver. Just don't waver. But again, remember, everything is an assumption, guys. Okay, everything is an assumption. So if you assume that if I wavered for one goddamn second, that it's fucked it all up, you're gonna be right. You're gonna be right. Or you could sit there and be like, it doesn't matter if I waver, it's cool. If I waver, just get back on track. That's it. Don't beat yourself up over this. Like, oh my God, I questioned it. Fucked it up. Fucked it up. No, you can only mess it up if you tell yourself that. Instead, just go right back into it. There's a delay. Always remember, there's a delay. So there's no way, because you wavered for one whole minute of a 24-hour day, that you fucked all the shit up and you're right back to square one. Yeah, I figured it was for somebody totally different. I'm like, plastic Tupperware, plastic plates, huh? So anyway, that's where you guys have to understand there's a delay, right? So if you wavered, you did not fuck shit up, okay? Just get back on track. The only way you mess it up is if you waver and then go down this whole wavering rabbit hole where you're just like self-loathing in your own pity party for a long ass time. That's it. I wavered a lot. I did. I wavered a lot, but I learned to just get out of it. This is where your robotic affirming, this is where your affirmations are your safety net. They're always your safety net. So it's like, oh, I wavered, I questioned, I doubted for a hot second. Affirm, 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 right? You don't have to go when you wavered and be like, oh, let me affirm for the next 10 minutes. No, just say your affirmations a couple times until you're moving on from that shit. And then get right back in it. This is where I think it's so important. Every day you guys wake up. I do this even to this day, okay? I think it's so important that we need daily reminders, right? And so make it a part of your routine that when your ass wakes up, you remind yourself who the hell you are. Yeah. I'm the opera power. Shit, you got me fucked up, okay? I'm the opera power. This is my reality. I'm the boss. No one has free will in my reality but me. Whatever I say goes. And I will never settle. I always get what the hell I want, and I get it when I want it. And whatever I manifest comes to me immediately. I don't accept co-host invites, okay? I don't know what that is. And this is my goddamn platform. Let's be honest. If you want to co-host something, we can do a webinar together. You want to know? We could do a masterclass together. That's the only co-host that I'll be doing. Hello, my friend Cami Fines. Actually, you know, I did that today in the mirror. I needed to give me a reality check. Absolutely, give yourself the pep talks, okay? You're giving yourself a pep talk any fucking way, okay? All day long, you process 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day, and so you're pep talking yourself all day long. It's just usually all the shit you don't want and beating yourself up over and over and over again and being your own punching bag. Okay, so instead, give yourself that pep talk every day as often as you need to and remind yourself who the hell you are. I'm a master at this. My SP is the easiest for me to manifest. He got me fucked up, okay? I am a master at manifesting. I always get what I want, and I get it when I want it. That is a great affirmation, guys, because who doesn't always want to get what they want? I certainly do. And who wants to get shit fast? Me. So when I manifest, when I affirm, it comes to me immediately. Whatever I desire comes to me immediately. Somebody asked the other day, I think he was trying to be a smart ass, okay? And he was like, in my comments on one of my videos, he was literally like, do you have everything that you've desired? And at first I was like, yeah, I do. But then I got to thinking about it and I was like, well, no, we are never going to have everything we desire because we have a million desires. Who doesn't always desire something else? You may desire a home, but then eventually you desire a bigger ass home. Right? You desire this, but now you have a different desire, right? We're constantly having things we desire, and that's fine because if you can desire something, you're supposed to have it. Creation's finished, okay? You cannot desire something you can't have. So if you could desire your SP, you're supposed to have him. But so many of you be all in my DMs talking about how he broke up with you and he's moved on and he said this and he said that, and I'm gonna tell you all 1,000,001 fucking times, who gives a shit? Stop listening like you're a child to a grown-ass adult. Stop listening to that. Okay, stop letting your SP tell you what your shit is. I don't care. I don't care the circumstances. I don't care about none of that. My SP can tell me whatever the hell he wants. And in my mind, I'm telling a whole nother story while he's talking. Yeah, while he was talking. He's like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm in my mind, I'm like, he is so in love with me. He is so in love with me. He'll do anything to be with me. He is so in love with me. Yeah, which is why I tell you guys, when you guys get something, do not move on. Okay, your SP contacts you. Keep going. Okay, you can move on to the next step, but keep going in the fact that he's constantly contacting you. Okay, he calls me every single fucking day. Even when he's calling you every day or texting you every day, keep going, because you need to make sure to yourself that that is a firm assumption of yours. Okay, because this is what happens. This is why if you've ever been with your boyfriend and broke up and then got back together and then broke up again, you want to know why? That is because the second time you got back together, you did nothing during that relationship but question if he's going to leave you again. Is he going to leave me again? Are we going to break up again? And you kept questioning that. Okay. And so what happens? Broke up. Because this is why I tell you guys, you are causing everything, including them ghosting you, cheating on you, doing all that stuff, coming into your reality and then choosing to leave again. Bitch, get back here. Where the fuck do you think you're going? Yeah. Come on back. Come on back, because this is where hot and cold behavior comes in. You will experience, it's quite possible when you do get back together or something, you may experience hot and cold behavior. This is why I say keep going in your affirmations, because you're still somewhat questioning the relationship when he comes back. So you want to keep going until it is a firm assumption that this is how things are now, right? You're not changing anybody. You're selecting the version of somebody that you want. If someone asks me if we're together, but we're not, that's a good question to you, okay? Because some people can't mind their own fucking business, right? So they want to know if someone asks if we're back together. So twofold. There's two answers to this. If somebody knows you, like let's say it's like your bestie, and she knows you're not together, which why would they ask if you're together if they know you're not, right? So if they're asking if you're together and you're not, and they don't know that you're not together, I absolutely would be like, absolutely, we're doing great. I would. Or you could be like, you know what? Every day we're getting better and better. And then change the conversation. But what you're not going to do is bitch about your current circumstance to your friend who's asking if you're together and be like, no, he hasn't contacted me yet. He has me blocked on social media still. That's what you're not going to do. Okay, that's what you're not going to do. Okay, instead, answer the damn question in one sentence and keep it pushing. And in your mind, be like, we're absolutely together. Just change it in your mind. From what, I don't care what you told her out your mouth. That's right. So far, it's been working. Keep going. Keep going. You guys are lit. I'm telling you guys are lit. Anybody who's saying they've been doing things and it's not working, just take a look at these comments. These are not clickbaity comments, guys, okay? These are not. These are real ass people, okay? That are in the same situation as you. Some of them have worse situations than you. So what the fuck is your problem? The only thing that makes them different than you is their belief. Okay? Their belief. They want their SP back so fucking bad that they don't question shit. They're over here like, she said to do this, and you know what? I want my SP back, so I'm gonna do it. And it's gonna work. I read the comments, it's gonna work. Therefore it does. Okay, you control the outcomes of everything. I could teach you what to do, but if you're going to go and try it out and you're going to doubt it every second of the minute because you did it, you said he'd text me in 1 hour and it's been a fucking hour. I set the alarm and it's been an hour. Well, then, you know what? I say an hour. Say, hey, you're lucky I don't say immediately. Okay, like some of these law attraction people and they're bullshitter, like immediately while you're watching this video. And that's true. It's all based on your assumption. Okay, it's all based on your assumption. If you want to be an hour and it hasn't been an hour, it could have been 2 minutes. It could have been while you're watching the video. It could have been all these times. But you guys are hung up on the time. Okay, don't worry. Time is an illusion. Okay, time is seriously an illusion. I'm telling you, I get the best night's sleep. That's right, bitch. That's right. That's why you're my girl. That's why you're my girl, Jasmine. I'm telling you why about. You make the rules. I'm refusing to do you reply. Can you please explain more about you make the rules? Yeah, you do make the rules. Okay, if you believe time is an issue, that is going to be true for you. If you believe that manifestation is hard and you can't manifest shit, that's going to be true for you. Okay, it's same with business. When I teach my business coaches, clients, right? They'll be like, I'm like, if you want to assume you have to work hard to make money, well, then I guess that's true for you. But me, on the other hand, I don't want to work for shit. Okay, like I don't want to work hard, especially or long hours to make more money. I don't want to do that. So you set the rules. So what is it that you want? So do you want to manifest very fucking quickly? Then you set those rules through robotic affirming those rules. Okay, you can't just be like, let me write the rules down real quick and then now it's happening. No, it's like everything else. You have to robotically affirm for those rules until you believe it, until it's an assumption of yours, right? Until it's an assumption of yours. You don't have to believe it while you're saying it. So my rules that I set is I'm a master at manifesting. Like I'm a master at manifesting. I always get what I want and I get it when I want it. My negative thoughts don't manifest. That's a big one for you guys. Is your negative thoughts don't manifest. Tell yourself that over and over and over again. So therefore, every time you got a negative fucking thought, it don't manifest. Okay? Because that, I tell you guys, I'll give you guys millions of examples of my life. Negative thoughts manifest very freaking fast. And that is because you didn't dwell on the shit. You literally just had a negative thought, kept pushing. You said something negatively, it kept it moving. And then boom, it popped up. Everything is, okay, you're constantly manifesting. So you have to control it. So by controlling it, the way you control it is by setting your own rules and saying, well, how quickly do I want to manifest? Do I want to robotically affirm my entire life away? Or do I want to start setting the rule that I only have to affirm for a day and it manifests? That's a rule, right? Is whatever it is that you want. Only my positive thoughts manifest. Only my positive thoughts manifest, right? Everything always goes my way. That's a rule. Okay. And then, like I said, I only have to affirm for a day and it manifests. I only have to affirm for a day and it manifests. That's also a rule. I get anything that I want in 3 days. I always get anything that I want in 3 days. Anything I affirm comes to me in 3 days or comes to me immediately. Whatever it is, tell yourself that enough and it will start to become true for you. Okay. There's no baseline rules to manifesting. It's only the rules you choose to accept. Okay, so we need to set different rules, which is why I tell you guys, if you're coming to my masterclass, which I know you bitches are, okay? I'm still debating if I'm going to do a PowerPoint. Slide presentation. I know it's like 5 days from now. That's how my mind works. That's how my mind works. so I'll probably hook you guys up with one, but I'm more of a talker, not a let me follow the slide presentation and say word for word verbatim what's on that shit, okay? Because I want to teach you guys the concepts. I want to teach you guys how it works and so you guys can all manifest, but I also want to give plenty of time for you guys to be able to ask questions, right? For you guys to talk about your stuff, okay? And it is an open platform, okay? So go register for that masterclass right now. And take the VIP upgrade because it's fire. It's fucking fire and I can't stop putting shit in there. I don't know why. I just can't stop putting stuff in there. And literally, somebody said yesterday, like, what's the catch? That sounds too good to be true. There's no catch. There's no catch. Just the fact that I'd love to love on you guys, okay? Might throw some other shit in there. Who knows? After. But you can still get it, okay? Jasmine, we're going to be besties. Wherever you live, if I ever come to your area, we're hanging out, bitch. Okay, we're hanging out. I love her. She has such a great personality, too, by the way. If anyone asks, like, if we're together. Okay, we already answered that one. Let's see. What else we got here? Is it okay to manifest another SP to want me, but still knowing I end up with my original SP? You can manifest anybody to want your ass. You want 55 people to beg to be with you? You can manifest them all. No problem. No problem. But remember, is you can say everybody's obsessed with me. Everybody wants me. Everybody wants me. Whoever I want wants me even more. You don't have to be so specific. Your subconscious mind knows who you want. So if you want more than one SP, that's your prerogative. You can totally do that. You can also go on dates while you're manifesting your SP, okay? Because that distracts you, okay? It distracts you. Do something that distracts your ass. Find a hobby. Go garden. Go pick up painting, right? Do something. If you want to go on dates and start dating, it'll distract your mind, okay? But literally, go back to a time when you guys had your SP, okay? Living in the end is only in your mind, guys. It's literally only in your mind. Exactly. When people ask about their SP, she'd be like, we're good. Absolutely, we're good. Mind your own goddamn fucking business. That's what I'm saying in my mind. Mind your own goddamn business. How about that? Do I ask you about your personal life like that? No. And if I do, it's because I just want to be nosy. And see if you got any drama. No, you don't need to believe it. You literally don't need to believe it. Oh, she'd be doing my 5x5 method. That's right, because that's my girl. No, you don't need to believe it. That's why I stand by it, because it's really hard to believe something that is not here, right? And oftentimes there's that saying, we need to see it to believe it, okay? This is an assumption, right? Because it's a fucking saying out there. Is you need to see it to believe it. So if that is an assumption of yours, that's going to be true for you. So, which is an assumption for most people. So this is why you don't have to believe it. You just have to keep saying it, 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 keep saying it. I still affirm for me and my SP. I'm moving on to marriage now, but I still affirm for my SP, and he's still amazing and does whatever the hell I want him to do. And he's making dinner tonight. I made dinner last night. He tricked me on that one. But only because I was fucking hungry and he hadn't started yet. But you just keep affirming. Like, you can affirm for anything, no matter how crazy it sounds. Okay, no matter how crazy it sounds. The thing is, people kept going. This is why entrepreneurs will fail and other people will succeed, because those ones that failed was because they were reacted every time the 3D showed them something they didn't like, and then they were tearing themselves apart, all in their negative thoughts that this isn't working, therefore it didn't work. Versus successful entrepreneurs, successful people, where they had a different mentality. They had a different belief system. They kept telling themselves, oh no, this is going to work. Oh, I'm going to be successful. Absolutely. This is mine. I'm a 7-figure entrepreneur. That's what they kept telling themselves. So therefore, every time somebody fucking rejected them, every time somebody told them no, they didn't let that shit bother them. They kept going, which led them to the bag, because eventually it became a belief of theirs. Okay. But it's something you repeatedly tell yourself. Your entire life is something you repeatedly tell yourself. So we need to start telling ourselves what we want and not what we don't want. Because to be quite honest, everybody's great with manifesting. You are all excellent manifestors. Everything is perfect. You are a perfect manifester. And this is what you should remind yourself, because you're manifesting all the time, but it's all the shit you don't want. So remind yourself, I'm a perfect manifestor. I'm constantly manifesting. So I may as well control what I'm manifesting and get what I want instead of continuing to get what the heck I don't want. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, it doesn't make any sense, but I get that it's hard. That's right, girls. This is right, people. We should be manifesting for each other. Okay? We should be manifesting for each other. I intend that every one of you are going to get your SPs, and that all my videos, if you watch them, work for you. I always set those intentions, or why the fuck would I make them? That makes no sense to me. So I always set that intention that it helps as many people as possible. Okay? Which is why I committed to doing lives every day, because I want to keep you guys in check. Because I'm going to bitch at you in a little bit. Okay? How do you manifest Raising Cane's right now? You can literally, if you expect Raising Cane's to show up at your door, it can happen. Like, it's entirely yours. So you know what? Just be like, oh, Raising Cane sounds so good. Oh my gosh. You know what? It's being delivered as we speak. It is totally being delivered as we speak. And then come back when Raising Cane shows up at your door. Okay. You guys crack me up. You can manifest pregnancy by telling yourself you're pregnant right now. I'm absolutely pregnant right now. I am pregnant right now. We're having a baby. I am so excited we're having a baby. That implies you're pregnant. How you can have a baby and not be pregnant, right? You can absolutely manifest. You can manifest anything. I'm actually working on, okay, I'll just tell you my business out here on the streets. I'm actually working on defying all logic. You guys might see me in the health magazines. Actually, you will see me in the health magazines. Because I'm manifesting having a baby. Even when all of science tells me that's not possible. If you're a lady, you probably know what I'm talking about, right? All of science tells me it's not possible. because you're supposed to have certain body parts in order for you to be able to have a baby. And that's great if I choose to assume and believe that and accept that, but I don't accept shit. So I'll keep you guys updated. Okay. That's why I said I'll be in the medical books for sure. Does God control what you get? Okay, first of all, you're all gods. You're not the God, okay? Relax. I didn't say your God himself, okay? Obviously, there's something higher than you. What explains your existence here? You know what I mean? Okay, but you are all gods in your own reality. In fact, it says that several times in the Bible, okay? It actually says that in the Bible that you are all gods. Well, it depends on your religion, I should say. But you're all gods in your own reality, okay? You're the ultimate power in your own reality. And this is a thing, okay? This is what I want you to remind your asses, okay? Because I tell my group this all the time, whether you want to agree with me or not, I don't give a shit, okay? Here's the thing. Oh, 52 new messages, oh my God. I fall so behind, guys, because I ramble. I am so sorry. Tomorrow I have an exam. What exam? I aced that exam. My exam was so easy. That exam was so fucking easy. I totally aced that shit. I didn't even have to study and I got an A. Yeah. That's what you keep telling yourself. Thanks, girl. Thanks. Nini, I like you already. Okay, so here's what I was going to tell you. Okay, let's talk religion for a second. Let's talk about a higher power for a second. Because most people believe in a higher power. And if you don't, I kind of think it's a little silly because, like I said, what explains you fucking being here? Are you a science experiment? So it's like, and even then, what explains that, right? So most of you believe that there's a higher power. Okay, something above you. I'm not here to debate whether you believe in God, Allah, or whatever, okay? It doesn't matter. Or you just believe in the universal magic. I don't care, okay? There's something higher than you. So here's what I want you to ask yourself. If you believe in a higher power, okay, then you should also, this is what I'm talking about, is it should not be hard for you to believe in yourself, because if you believe in a higher power, then you should also believe that you're here for a purpose, right? I don't think that your God put you on earth so that you can fucking struggle, so that you can not have what you want, so that you can live in fucking misery, so that you can freaking just suffer through life. Where in the Bible does it ever say that shit? Okay, where if you believe in any higher power, then you believe that you're here for a purpose. You believe that you're here to do big things. You're not here to suffer, to struggle, to be all down and beat yourself up and live in misery and just be, just have everything go wrong in your life. That's not why you're here. So own that shit. Remind yourself of that. Be like, no. If you want to be like one of those people, like some of these mindset coach people will be like, you outbeat like 85 million sperm to get here. Yeah, remind yourself of that shit. Be like, yeah, because I'm a bad bitch. Yeah. I'm here for a bigger purpose, and it is not to struggle. It is to have what I desire. It is to be the operant power. So remind yourself of that. Are you messing with me? Just kidding. Okay, so if you gave me the wrong email, just send me a DM. Just send me a DM on TikTok, and I'll check you. I'll check to see if you gave me the wrong email. Okay, but we'll get it fixed. You're definitely ready for a career. Thanks, Ellie. Go ahead and follow me for more. Share this video. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. You guys, I love you guys. Scorpio girl, love you too, girl. Okay, like this is Oh yes, they do. They love to do that shit. I have a friend who does that. She's a manifestation coach. She needs to use a couple of her own techniques, though. I'm just going to throw that out there, okay? Which she doesn't follow me. Well, she follows me, but not on TikTok. But anyway, this is the thing. This is why you got to pay attention. You got to be careful who you're listening to. I'm just telling you, okay? Because so many people will be like, I do this, but then another fucking post, it's like they're all up in their shit. Like, I'm suffering from postpartum depression. I've gone through this. Yes, last year was the worst, most emotional year of my life. Bitch, you teach manifestation. What are you talking about? Like, I called her and I was like, what are you fucking talking about? You have a 7-figure company and you charge people a shit ton of money to work with you, and you're identifying as having postpartum depression. if that was your client, because this is what we do, we coach each other, right? I was like, if that was your client, what the fuck would you tell them? Like, don't do that. So be careful of the content you're out there consuming, okay? Because there's a lot of bullshit going around. Okay, a lot of bullshit going around. People teaching you how to manifest while they're living with their mother. There's one lady, I like her personality, but she's living with her parents. I was like, you're out here teaching manifestation, you live with your parents. Let's manifest an apartment first. Let's do that. Okay. First. Okay. Can't just come on here. I'm big on teaching what I will never teach you guys what I don't fucking use or know it works. Because I'm not going to look stupid out here when people are like, that doesn't work. I'm like, okay, better luck next time. Yeah. And they do play on angel numbers. Okay. A lot of coaches play on angel numbers. Because they know you guys. Okay. We need to stop looking for signs, right? Like if I see I did this, guys, okay? If I see a butterfly, that means he's on his way to me. I used to do this, okay? I'm fucking ridiculous, guys. I'm fucking ridiculous. And so literally every time I would see a butterfly, I'd be like, and you can do that if it's going to help you, okay? If it's going to help you. But don't be like, I didn't see 888, so it's not working. I didn't see 222, because this is the law of attraction. People teach you that shit. How do you know if your manifestation is near? You will start to see signs. Like you will start to see 3 numbers in a row on a license. Don't buy into that shit. Okay, because now you're over here. Now you should be focused on the road instead of looking for signs of 888 and 222 and 111. Okay? And who the hell has time like that? All of that stuff is giving your power away. Oh, what is the 5 method? Layla, I love that name. I almost named my daughter that, but she's Kayla. We're going to talk dream woman. And yes, you are. Remind yourself of that shit. Okay? We're going to talk about letting go. Don't let go. Stay tuned, I'll explain. Okay, the 5x5 method is this. It is where you pick 2 to 3 affirmations, 4 max. I like to cover all bases, so I do 3 to 4, okay? And that imply you have exactly what you want. So it is not like he's going to text me. No, motherfucker, he's texting me right now. He always calls and texts me, okay? He's going to want to be with me. No, we're together. Okay, he'll do anything to be with me, right? It's picking 3, we'll say 3 to 4 affirmations, 2 to 3, whatever works for you. That imply per desire, okay, per desire. So it's 2 to 3 per desire. So 2 to 3 recipe, 2 to 3 for money, okay? And you do them separate sections. So you would do it 5 times a day for 5 minutes each time. So typically it's like morning, mid-morning, afternoon, mid-afternoon, evening. Okay, and you just do it for 5 minutes. You play them on repeat in your mind over and over and over again per desire. Okay, so and I think you should be manifesting more than one desire because I want to have my SP and be fucking rich. With my dream life, I don't think there's anything wrong with that shit. Okay, so there's that. So that's the 5x5 method. But the key is outside of your 5 times a day. You can't just be like, I'm just going to do the 5x5 method and then let it ride. You can't do that because when you're not in your affirming sessions, shall the thought of your desire come up? Affirm. Okay. You don't have to do the 5 minutes every time you think about your SP. You can, but you don't have to. Instead, it's just like the thought of my SP came up, affirmations. Instead of you going down this thought process of everything you don't want, how he's being an asshole. Okay, so when you think about them, your affirmations are your safety net. Okay, but don't you need to let go? No, fuck no. Law of attraction. This is how I know when you guys come from law of attraction. Okay, because that's what they teach you. Let that shit go. You gotta let it go. Why would you let go of something that you want? No, I let go of things I don't fucking want. I'm not going to let go of things that I want, right? If you want something bad enough, you don't let it go because letting it go is like, I don't want it bad enough, so I'm just going to forget about it. You can. And again, it's your assumption, right? So some people will say, well, I let it go and it manifested. Well, yeah, that's because if you let go of the resistance. Okay, you let go of the resistance and it manifested. So a lot of times you could have that where you affirm for your SP, you're living in the end, you know you're together, but be like, either he knows my worth or he doesn't. he knows my worth. I know my worth. So I know it'll work out, and just let go of the resistance to it. Okay. That's the only thing you should be fucking letting go of. Don't let go of your desire. Do not let go of your desire. That's the stupidest shit I ever heard. Okay, next time you watch a law of attraction video, which stop watching that shit, go ahead and leave a comment on their video and be like, that shit is a lie. Jen said so. If you keep affirming it's from lack. Oh man, we're on a roll with the LOA shit. No, it's not. Because here's the thing, if you want something, right, or you have something, don't you think about it all the time? Like, so let's say you're married to your SP. You don't think about him, you don't affirm for him. You're not robotically affirming for him, but every thought that comes in your head is an affirmation. You're affirming for something. Okay, so if you're married to your SP, you're still affirming that everything's great. We have the best relationship, right? You're not robotically affirming for it anymore, but you're still affirming. Okay, so it's not from lack unless you want to assume it is. Unless you want to assume it is. I certainly wouldn't do that. Okay, but it's absolutely not from lack. It is confirming. In fact, here's what it's doing. It's confirming that it's already yours. Okay, because you're affirming all day long anyway, but usually it's all the crap in your life now, everything you don't want, everything you don't like, everything you don't have. Okay, you're affirming that shit all day long. That's why it's here. Okay, that's why it's manifested, because you're constantly thinking about it, which is affirming. Constantly thinking about something is the same damn thing as affirming. Okay, it is just a constant thought you keep having. But typically they're running on autopilot. And so all you're doing by affirming something new is changing this. That's it. Because your entire life is based on repetition. Through affirming, through repetition, through having constant thoughts and doing something consistently. So if that's what's showing up now, if that's what you have, if that's what led you to now and having everything or not having everything that you have now, affirming is just doing the same thing you've been doing, but the opposite. But controlling what's showing up. That's all that is. It's definitely not from lack at all in any sense of that word, because literally you're affirming all day long. I think that's where people get it confused. Affirming is not a technique. Like, it's not a technique at all. It's really not. It's just a thought that you keep having on a repeat like a goddamn broken record. You have 60, 80,000 thoughts a day, and you're repeating them all day damn long, even if you're not actively doing it. So I'm just teaching you how to control it and how to start repeating all day long what you want, instead of everything that you don't want, how he's an asshole and how he's ghosted you and blocked you and treats you like shit and doesn't want to be with you. You're telling yourself that all day long. So tell yourself the opposite. That's all you're doing. Then there's a Santa Claus movie that say seeing is believing. Oh, absolutely. And that's a good analogy. It's a really good analogy is, look, Naomi, just tell yourself you have Raising Cane's. Be like, that Raising Cane's was so damn good. Okay? Stop saying that in here. Sissy Fits, you can manifest either way. Okay, you can manifest in steps or in the end, it's what is easier for you and what is going to lower resistance. If you're a chronic checker, where you're going to be like, you're constantly wanting the 3D to confirm what you're manifesting and what you're affirming for, then manifest in steps. Okay, because if you're a constant, like, I need to see movement, I need something to confirm my affirmations are working and that it's working, then manifest in steps. Okay, now if you're not a checker and you don't give a shit and you're just really good at living in the end and you just know that it's yours and can do that, then manifest living in the end. Marriage, family, whatever it is you want. Okay, but some people struggle with that. And so because it's like, we're in no contact and he's blocked me and we haven't talked, so marriage it's a long shot away for some people. So that's where I show you to manifest in steps, because it lowers the resistance. If you were no contact and blocked and all of a sudden he unblocks you, oh, you're excited. So now you keep going, right? It gets you excited. And now you manifest a text. Now he texts you. Now you're like, oh my God, this works. And so now you move to the next step. And really at the end of the day, you can start in steps and then shoot all the way to the end, right? Like if you manifest, him unblocking you and contacting you, and it works. And then you're like, okay, now I want to hang out. I'm gonna start manifesting that he's always wanting to see me. We're gonna hang out. Okay, now we're doing that. Okay, shit, bitch. I'm in control now. So he wants to marry me. Oh, we are happily married. We are absolutely happily married. It's easy for you to shoot to the end. Okay, but do whatever's going to work for you to lower the resistance initially. Okay, initially. Because I want you guys to get your shit, and you guys get discouraged every time he doesn't conform in 5 minutes. Stop that shit. Stop it. Okay? You need to stop it. Yeah, that's right, girl. Then start imagining him. Start imagining him begging to be with you. Literally play a 5-second scene of him on his fucking knees, looking up at you and just being like, please take me back. That's it. Like literally 5 seconds. Play it over and over and over again for a couple minutes a day, a couple times a day, a couple minutes at a time. Play it over and over and over again, where he's literally on bended knee begging you. Please take me back. And you can hear him, the sound of his voice saying, please take me back, please take me back, please take me back. Boom, that's all you gotta do. That is all you have to do. My boyfriend brings me flowers when I want him to. And I'll imagine him walking through the front door with flowers. Walking to, okay, Naomi, did you hit your head? Did you hit your head? Stop talking about Raising Cane's up in here, because you know what? That's rude. First of all, that's fucking rude, because now I'm hungry. And that's rude. Marcel, she didn't block you. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? She didn't block me. In fact, she's messaging me right now. What block? No one blocks me. Have you seen me? I'm the sexiest man in the world. Yeah, everybody wants me. Block me never. No one blocks me. Okay, she didn't block you. Tell a different story. Tell a different story. Tell a different story. Tell a different story. What if I want commitment from SP? Should I affirm SP wants to marry me? Hell yeah, girl. Hell yeah, Scorpio girl. That's what I'm afraid for. He is so in love with me. He wants to marry me. He is so in love with me. He wants to marry me. And he has been talking about, he has mentioned the love word a couple times, which now I will tell you, this is where I said you can't react, okay? You cannot let you cannot let what the fuck comes out his mouth deter anything, unless it's what you want to hear, okay? Unless he says what you want to hear, then yes, then listen to the words coming out of his mouth. But if he says anything that you don't like or don't want to hear, don't listen to that shit, right? Remember, just do la 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 in your own mind. Okay, because my SP, when I was questioning where I stood, if you will, in our relationship, even when we had gotten back together, he told me that what did he say? When we first got back together, he was like, yeah, he goes, you're like my best friend. He's like, I really care about you, but I can't see a future with you or me loving you. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. Have we met? You're so fucking silly. You're so silly. Well, now he literally like parades me around fucking town. He wants me to, he was dead set that like we'd have to be together. Like we'd have to like literally be getting married for me to meet his family. He was talking about dropping his car off when we were going to go camping at his mom's house so I could meet her. Okay. On top of that, he's mentioned love several times in the past week with me. He's like, well, he goes, everybody that I've loved, he goes, everyone that I love except you. And he was talking about being a comedian. But he was referring to everyone I love, me included. Even though he said the opposite when we first got back together. I didn't give a shit. I get what I want. Let me go ahead and remind you, you're welcome to say what you want to fucking say, but I'll change that shit real quick. Okay? Same with you. Don't accept what they say. I don't give a shit. Yeah, you want commitment from your SP? Go get your commitment. He wants to marry me. Oh, he wants to marry me. You can play a 5-second scene of you standing at the altar with you and your man. Or of him proposing to you, right? Of him just putting the ring on your finger. Feel the ring being on your finger. Rub your finger, as if the ring's there. And it will happen, okay? It will happen. So it's whatever you want from a situation, okay? I said manifesting to see you telling us you've been proposed to. Thank you. Yes, I have. That's right. What body parts? I might have been slow about that one too. I'm like, did I say something about body parts? Okay, let's see. Oh, oh yeah, okay, that's what you're talking about. I looked at the next question. Yeah, exactly. I'm not allowed to have them anymore. And you know, I didn't think I wanted another child. I have one. I love you, Jasmine, and I love everybody here. But I have, yeah, we'll go down that rabbit hole another time. But I didn't think I wanted kids anymore. You know, when you get past a certain age, I was like, I don't really. I think I'm good on that. What am I going to have a 15, 16-year age gap between children? Yeah, because then she'll be the babysitter. But no, but I was like, and then I'm not even in a relationship at the moment. So unless I find somebody tomorrow and get pregnant the next day, like, what's the time we're looking at here? So I made that decision. And then what happened? 2 months later, met my boyfriend, who has no kids. So, oh, I love me some good tea. Priscilla, give us the tea, girl. Give us the tea. Living with your mother. I'm telling you, there's one person, she's living with her mom. She just now got her own apartment. Yeah, has hundreds of thousands of subscribers on YouTube about manifesting. I was like, as UK in manifesting my SP back, but I joined back Tinder and started talking to other guys. So it just so happened that he wanted to link up and do the dirt. Oh. Well, I like that he wants to hook up and do the dirts, girl. But if that's what you want from the relationship, great. Then that's fine. But don't get me wrong. And don't get me wrong. We certainly did the dirts. I just tell you guys all my fucking personal business. Either like it or leave. I don't give a shit, to be quite honest. Then I'm not for you, okay? But we certainly did the dirts when we were together. So that's usually how it happens, right? I feel like you should know if it's good before, you know. But anyway, might be too TMI. But so there's nothing wrong with that, but expect more. Okay, do not look at him like, because what can happen with that is if it starts like that and that's what it becomes until you get into a relationship, you can start to perceive yourself as being like just a friend with benefits, right? Like, oh, I'm just a convenience. He just wants to have sex with me, right? And then that becomes your new story. So instead, if that's what happens up front, cool, but affirm and expect a relationship from it. Right? And be like, oh, we're doing the dirt because he wants a relationship with me because I'm all he wants. I'm the only one he wants. Keep telling yourself that. Do not start viewing yourself as a friend with benefit situation or situationship. Whatever the fuck they call it. You know what I mean? But those could end up being winning lottery numbers too. They could. You can win the lottery. You can win the lottery. Just start identifying yourself as being a winner. I win everything. I always win the Mega Millions. I win everything. I only choose the winning numbers. Like everything that I want, I get. I'm constantly winning the lottery. I win all the lotteries. I'm a lottery jackpot winner. Tell yourself that enough and you will be. There was a study done on this where they interviewed lottery jackpot winners and it took them about 6 to 9. I told my boyfriend, I was like, well, we're not buying a ticket for another 6 months because they said it took 6 to 9 months of them repeatedly telling themselves that they're going to win the lottery, that they won the lottery before it manifested. Okay, so I was like, sick. And I used to think I was doing big things, playing the lottery, getting like 3 tickets, right? Until I stood there one time and people were coming in there with like hundreds of dollars. I was like, you play the lottery all the time and you spend hundreds of dollars on that shit? Why do you think they win? Because who plays the lottery without thinking they're going to win, right? But those people are serious about they're serious about it. Like, I was no, girl, Priscilla, it is not confusing energies unless you decide to let it. But enjoy yourself, bitch. Enjoy yourself. Why not? Why not? Instead, look at it like, of course. Why? Because I'm the best love he's ever had. I'm the best sex he's ever had. And you know what? Of course he wants to hook up. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? That man can't get enough of me. That's how you have to start viewing it. Don't view it any other way. Okay, don't get all up in your thoughts like this is all he wants. Of course, this is all he wants. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Flip it and say, of course he wants to hook up with me. Why wouldn't he? I'm the best sex he's ever had. I'm the best girlfriend he's ever had. He can't get enough of me. He's dying to see me. In fact, this is the excuse he's coming up with just so he can see me. because he wants to get back together with me. So let me go ahead and introduce myself when he fucking comes over. Yeah, let me show him everything that I've got going. Yeah, be petty with it. Be fucking petty with it and remind yourself you're the boss. I'm in control, so I'm going to control this night too. Okay? He's bringing me flowers. Be honest. I love it. I'm nothing but honest. Okay. I have no filter. I have no filter at all. Like, I will talk about people in front of them, not realizing how it comes across. I'm so sorry. See, yeah. So a fear comes up that you're manifesting wrong. There's no right or wrong way to manifest. Okay. You're constantly manifesting, period. Like, you can't shut it off. There's no right or wrong way to manifest. The key is to find what works for you, what's easiest for you to do, which is why I did robotic affirming, because who the fuck wants to sit and lay on the couch for 90 minutes 5 times a day so that I could listen to all these damn techniques and listen to their intro every fucking day. Like, when I tell you I had like 36 videos I would go through. Okay, don't do that. Okay, just trust yourself and say, I'm a master at manifesting. I don't even need a technique. Whatever I affirm works. Whatever I do works. Period. Right? Don't get stuck in this techniques. Am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? You decide if you're doing it right, and you also decide if you're doing it wrong. So don't question it. Just say, I absolutely know exactly what I'm doing. I got this. I know exactly what I'm doing. Everything I do works. And that's it. You have to let go of the idea of not having it. Yes, God Queen, you should absolutely let go of the idea of not having it. Yes, so many of you. Oh, hey, NYC lady. So many of you get stuck in that cycle of it's not here yet, it's not here yet, it's not here yet. That is wavering. And of course it's not here yet, because again, I'm going to tell you guys this for the 10,000th time. If you are checking, that is telling yourself it's not here yet, because there's nothing to check if it's here. I don't need to pull up my cell phone and be like, did he send me a text? Of course he fucking did. Why wouldn't he? I don't need to check. Did he like my social media post? Who gives a shit if he likes your social media post? I don't care if he likes my social media post. In fact, I'd rather him not go on my social media, to be quite honest. And so he doesn't. He actually doesn't. He's like, for what? I know what you do. Like, I don't need to go on your social media post to see what we ate for dinner. You know? So you don't need to do any of that. Live. Yes. Text message yesterday, today, called him the guy I'm dating. Absolutely. He's your man. She's your woman now. You don't need them to confirm shit. I don't care if they are fit, if they're telling you the complete opposite. Oh, and by the way, I thought, this is on a side note because I just thought about this. I thought we were besties. So how the fuck are none of you going to tell me that my video about getting a text from your SP, how are none of you going to tell me that there's music playing in the background? I thought we were besties. Somebody left a comment yesterday and I'm like, music playing in the background? What are you talking about? And so I turned the volume up and I'm like, oh, he's right. Sometimes I hate when TikTok does that, where they recommend music and they just drop that shit in your video. Like, I didn't know it was there. So next time something like that happens, I expect somebody to let me know. I'm just giving you guys a hard time. We gotta have fun on here. How would you revise a situation where a friend suddenly pulls back and doesn't answer? What are you talking about? Why would your friend never pulled back? And your friend's answering you all the time. She always answers you. Like, there's nobody gone. She never pulled back. How you assume they are is how they will be. Okay? So if you assume they pulled back and they're not answering, she can't answer. And she can't come back around. If you have a missing family member who you've lost contact with, as long as you believe they've disappeared, they have to stay disappeared. Okay, so instead, just start telling yourself a different story. It's like, what? Every time you think about your friend, be like, oh my God, she's on her way back right now, right? She's on her way back right now. She literally is just about to call me. She's just about to call me, telling me she's on her way home, right? Or we're about to go out to lunch next week. She's contacting me right now because she wants to meet up so we can go have lunch, right? Tell a different story. I am making a video about this shit today. I have to try to keep it low. But like I said, subscribe to my YouTube channel because I go into extensive detail on the two of you. But you guys have to change your stories. You have to tell a different fucking story. You cannot keep telling the same story expecting something to change. Okay? If you're going to keep talking about how they blocked you, they said this, they want nothing to do with me, they said that they're not relationship material. Oh, yes, you are. You are for me and only me. He said he has trust issues. What are you talking about? He only trusts me. I'm the only one he trusts. You guys have to flip that shit. Is it okay to affirm SP? Is always text me. Jasmine, yes, girl. Yes, girl, that was my affirmation. Oh, he's always calling and texting me. Absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. So this is where people get it confused and say, well, if I have one set of affirmations, does it speak to the contrary if I have another set? No. No. Because I'm impatient. I'm impatient about all my things, okay? So I was not about to sit here and let me affirm for this, but then once that manifests, I'll move on to this, and then once I manifest, I'll move on to this, then once I manifest, let me go to the next step, and the next step, and the next step. Cool, I did manifest in steps. But that didn't mean that I was not also having a set of 2 affirmations. I was like, he absolutely loves me and he wants to be, I'm the only one, no one compares to me. I'm the love of his life, even though I was manifesting contact. Okay? There's nothing to prevent you from doing that too, as being like, I'm the love of his life. What are you fucking talking about? Like, even though you're in no contact and you're affirming for a text message, it doesn't matter. You can affirm for something else at the same time when it comes to your SP, and you're not canceling out one because I'm manifesting a text, but I'm also manifesting us living together, canceling it out. No, you're not doing that. Okay. So you can't cancel anything. You're the operant power. I used to feel super excited when I affirmed for SP. Now I feel very natural about it. Okay, that's great. That is great, because when you affirm and you get super excited, but now you feel natural one out of 2 things are going to happen. It depends on what your assumption is. One, either it's become so natural to you because you just know that it's happening, right? And you're coming from a place of expectancy that it's already done. And when you do that, then it becomes more natural for you. Okay, like this is just a thing now. Okay, or 2, you're over it and you don't want them anymore. Could be a 2. It could be a 2. So ask yourself that, right? If it feels natural, is it because you've seen movement? Because if that's the case and you've seen movement, now it's feeling natural. Now it's stepping into an assumption, okay? An assumption is created when it starts to feel natural to you, okay? So remind yourself of that. So let me know if you want to comment here, Ellie. We can help you further. If you have been seeing movement, this is exactly why it's feeling natural to you, which is perfect, which is great because it's going to speed up. What if he says he doesn't want a relationship with me? Okay, well, I'm going to assume that you put that comment right before I said who gives a fuck. You know what? You guys should all write this down. You should take out a Post-it note and you should just write down who gives a fuck. Period. And write it on 20 Post-it notes and put it everywhere. Put it on your bathroom mirror. Put it in your car window. Put it on your fridge. Put it everywhere. So every time you start dwelling on what he said, you're going to put it on your wallpaper on your phone. Every time you start wondering what he said, you're going to look at that and be like, that's right, who gives a fuck? Who cares what he said? I don't give a fuck what he said. Because what he said today is only based on yesterday's assumption. The only reason he's saying he doesn't want a relationship with you is because you assume he doesn't. Based on something he possibly said to you, based on something you maybe heard him talking to another friend about, maybe on what you've seen his history about, things like that. At some point, you're creating the assumption that he doesn't want a relationship with you. So what he's telling you is simply reflecting what you think he's thinking. You guys should be reminding yourself, especially with SPs, you guys should be reminding yourself all day. I do this now because it makes me feel good, to be quite honest. But you guys should be reminding yourself every damn day, like, excuse me, I control his thoughts. He can only think the thoughts that I assume he's thinking. I'm in complete control of his thoughts. I decide what he's thinking all day, every day. So what do I want to assume he's thinking? I think about me all day. He thinks about nothing but me. In fact, every time I breathe, he thinks about me. And I used to attach certain feelings. Somebody had left a comment here before. I used to attach certain feelings. So I used to get the... I don't even know how to describe the feeling I would get. It's not butterflies. Because who the fuck walks around and just gets butterflies in their stomach all day long? Anyway, I'd get this certain feeling. And so I would attach it to him thinking about me. And I'd be like, oh, he's thinking about me right now. Oh, he's thinking about me right now. Right? And I would do that. Right? Because and you guys should do this. Okay? If you're struggling for the contact part, well, don't you think if somebody's thinking about you all the time that they're going to contact you? I would like to think so. Okay? So because of that, you could literally just tell yourself that he thinks about me all day, every day. I'm all he ever thinks about. He literally cannot sleep because he can't stop thinking about me. He is constantly thinking about me. Just get him to start thinking about you, because don't you think he's going to contact you? Yes, he will. You control his thoughts. So if you want to assume that he never thinks about you and he wants nothing to do with you, well, that's going to be true. Why do you keep doing that? Stop that shit. I mean, I don't want my DMs to be completely quiet because you guys don't have any problems anymore. But at the same time, I do, because I want you guys to be leaving me a DM like, SP is conforming and he's doing what I want him to do. Can scripting just be like, I'm back in the state of these people, with these people? You can, but you can also script about how you have everything that you desire. It's already yours, right? You have to put, a state is a location, okay? And you have to stay in that state of having what you want, right? So, you have to pick that, and you do that by affirming. Affirming gets you to be in the state. Scripting, if you like scripting, yeah, scripting can put you back in that state. But you have to stay there, okay? You're constantly flipping states, so you have to stay there. Okay, this is where hot and cold behavior comes from. This is where things move forward and then slide back, okay, because you're not staying in the state. So if you're going to do that, then yes, you have to stay, you have to keep it, okay? Okay, well, here's the thing. Okay, let's look at manifesting outside of affirming. Okay, let's take a step back for a second. User 62977. Yeah, I'm married. Of course, in here, I'm married. Don't ask why I have a tattoo here, okay? Because I was stupid AF when I was younger, and I decided, why would I get my boyfriend's name on my body once when you can get it 3 fucking times? Stupid, right? That is the stupidest thing ever. I had it like this fucking big on my back. Like, who wants to see? And he didn't have a name like John. It was like Clarence. Okay, who the hell wants to see that shit when you're not together, right? When you're dating somebody else. Okay, I had it here on my wrist. Then I had it here. Fun fact about me. I'm weird like that. And so then I went to go get them removed because they were going to give me a $10 Starbucks gift card to videotape it. And then they told me how long it was going to take to remove said tattoo. And I was like, oh, you know how long it's going to take to cover the shit up? 4 hours. I'm all done. I'm going to remove the crap in 2.5 years later. So I went and got them all covered up. Now I've got a big phoenix on my back. Okay. Okay. So yeah, we want to take a step back from affirming for just a second. Okay. And say, okay, if I affirmed enough, right? Like, because literally you're constantly manifesting. So literally you can have everything that you want tomorrow. You know, you can have your SP back by the end of the week. It's not difficult. It's only but you keep seeing obstacles standing in between you and what you desire. Well, they blocked me. They're not talking to me. They said they don't want to be in a relationship with me. They have commitment issues. They said this. They're doing this. They're with another person. That's a whole shit ton of obstacles standing in between you and SP. So even though you're affirming, you're still viewing all these things as obstacles between you and your SP. That's why you don't have them yet. Circumstances do not matter. So because of that, because you need to remind yourself, whether it takes one person or 1,000,000 people to move and do what they need to do to get you your manifestation, they will do it because this is your fucking shit. Okay. So that's why for some people, it's very quick. Other people, well, for a majority, if you have been doing what I said to do and you have gotten movement with your SP, let me tell you, you are like the top 1% of manifestors, okay? So kudo, you're master manifesting ass bitches, okay? Because It's not that easy for most people. Most people struggle because they view everything as an obstacle. Everything as an obstacle. And well, I can't be, me and my SP can't be together for 55 reasons. Well, that's 55 fucking obstacles standing in between you and your SP. So you could affirm your life away. But as long as you keep viewing these 55 things as obstacles, it's not happening. You gotta knock that shit down like that game Jenga, right? Like the game Jenga. We're gonna pull out the freaking bottom piece and knock all that shit down. Okay? Knock it all down. There is no, what obstacle? What obstacle? There is no obstacle. He is mine, period. Be arrogant about it. Okay? Be arrogant about it. And just be like, there's no obstacle. What are you talking about? Yeah, exactly. You're putting too much pressure on it. You're putting too much pressure on it. So instead, let it be. Okay? Know that it's working. I don't need anyone or anything to confirm a goddamn thing. Because I'm telling you, the kicker here is when you get back together with your SP and you guys start having like regular normal conversations, you're going to realize that all the times that you fucking overreacted to the 3D, every time you questioned, doubted, and acted like you were a fortune teller in his fucking life, okay, and knew everything he was doing and thinking 100% of the time, you're going to realize that was all fucking stupid and bullshit. Because once you get back together and you start having regular conversations, you're going to realize that your manifestation was happening the whole fucking time. You just didn't see it. You just didn't see the confirmation in the 3D, but it was working the entire time. So why the fuck would you choose to stress yourself out about it now? I'm telling you, when we were talking, this is why I say, I always remind myself, I don't know what's going on behind closed doors, so don't question anything. Because when we started talking and we got back together, I realized that every time I was reacting, every time I was making up some fucking stupid little stories in my mind about what I thought was going on, every time I was doing all that was stupid because my manifestation was working the whole time. The whole time. I just didn't know it. So that's the same with you, NC, is trust the process and say, it's working now. He's conforming now. I don't need him to confirm it because what do I need him to confirm? He's already confirmed. Right? You don't need anybody expecting to see movement, expecting to see confirmation means that you're doubting and that you're putting too much pressure on it. So this is where only let go of the resistance. Don't let go of your desire. Let go of the resistance and just remind yourself, no, I know exactly what I'm doing. This is working now. They're conforming right now. They're absolutely conforming right now. She's going to reach out to me. He's going to reach out to me any minute. Right? And just remind yourself of that. Okay? And over and over and over again, because you don't see everything. Okay? You don't see everything. It's like they say in God's timing, right? It's like you just don't see things. Okay? You don't see what's working. You don't see what's going on behind the scenes. It's not your job. Your job is to trust the process and to just know and expect what you want. Because you're already expecting the worst. You're expecting the worst by keeping yourself stuck in, I don't see any movement, I don't see any change, I don't see any movement. That is expecting the worst. Stop doing that. I know you're registered for a masterclass, and if you're not, I'm going to beat you up on TikTok. Okay? I'm going to beat you up on TikTok. Manifestations are guaranteed when you're really in the state, right? Manifestations are always guaranteed. 100% fail proof. It has a 100% success rate. Yeah, has a 100% success rate. I literally just told my weight loss community that I said, I have the only diet you'll ever need is a 100% success rate. And it's manifestation, right? It is. It's 100% guaranteed because you are constantly manifesting and you're not putting yourself in, you're not intentionally putting yourself in a state. Okay. That's where I think you guys have to realize we got to stop trying around here and just do. Okay. So don't worry about shit. Don't try anything. Just do. Because you didn't have to try to get your SP to ghost you, block you, break up with you. You didn't have to try to be broke, living paycheck by paycheck. You didn't have to try to be overweight. You didn't have to try to have poor health, right? You didn't have to put yourself in any of those fucking states. The only way you put yourself in that state of being broke, of being lonely, of being heartbroken is because you consistently questioned and thought about it. What if he leaves me? What if he leaves me? I don't know where we stand. Are we good? Are we good in our relationship? Like, I don't know. I don't think he loves me anymore. I don't think he likes me anymore. That is putting yourself right there in the we're not together state. Okay. And so, but you didn't have to try to put yourself in that state. All you did was repeatedly think something and question shit, which puts you directly in that state. Okay. So that is not something that you have to do. So if you didn't have to do any of that, that's why I say you don't need a vision board. You don't need a goal set. You didn't need to do any of that shit to have what you have now, right? You didn't vision board and do a 55 by 5 for your breakup, did you? No. So you didn't have to listen to freaking techniques for your breakup, did you? No. So all you have to do is the same thing that created this, but the opposite. That's it. That's it. That's where I don't like people that try to tell you you're not in control and there's all these outside sources. The universe is in control. The universe will decide if you can have something or not. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay, so the universe is my enemy then because the universe fucking decided that I should be lonely and heartbroken and not have my boyfriend? Fuck the universe if that's the case, right? The universe is deciding that I should be broke and struggle and go hungry. Well, then screw the universe. That ain't my bestie. That's the enemy. Okay? Like, that's how you have to look at it, right? So don't worry about putting yourself in the state of affirming and changing your thoughts to be about what it is that you desire and being more of that and clearing out the negative thoughts. That's going to drop you immediately into the state, okay? That's the only way you can get into the state of having what you want. So don't worry about the states and just affirm, because as long as you keep affirming, it will put you in that state, which is where you need to be for it to manifest. What if another woman manifested my SP away from me and to her? Bitch, wait! A purple platypus. Oh, that's cute. I have a hard time reading names sometimes because they're all like one word. You got to chop it up. What if another woman manifested my SP away and to her? I'm sorry, this is your reality. This is your reality. Nobody taking your fucking SP away from you. Especially not another bitch. I'd rather my SP be gay. Okay. No other woman is above you in your reality. No other fucking woman is going to take your man from you. Never. No one can out-manifest you in your reality unless you let them. Unless you view the SP, unless you view that other woman as being better than you. See, this is why I like letting people keep their assumptions, and I will keep my own assumptions, okay? Because I told you guys, which Mindy, we're going to get into now about third parties, okay? I had a third party. Well, I didn't have a third party. He had a third party. Yeah, there we go. He had a third party. And so you could view that you have two choices. You could view that person as being better than you, as he wants to be with her and not me, right? Because she's not manifesting him away from you. You're manifesting him towards her, okay? By thinking you're not better, that she's better than you, that she's manifesting him to leave me, no, bitch, no. No one compares to me. I'm the love of his life. Shit, no one compares to me. I'm the love of his life. Period. She's not better than you. But if you view her as being better than you, if you view her as a threat, you will be right. You will absolutely be right. So instead, absolutely not. Remind yourself every day, no one compares to me. I'm the love of his life. No one compares to me. I'm the love of his life. He'll do anything to be with me. That's it. Do not view that person as being better than you, as being stronger than you, as him wanting her more than you, because that is going to be true. But know that it's all you. It ain't that bitch. Don't give her that power. Take it away from her. Banish her. Third party, same thing, Mindy. I decided there's two ways to get rid of a third party. A lot of coaches will say, just turn the other cheek. Act like they don't exist. Okay, cool. And that's easy to do when you know they don't exist. But when you know they exist, it's really hard for you to be like, let me just pretend they don't. Like, no, your thoughts end up being consumed by this third party because you start to view this bitch as a threat. I did at first. I was like, who? Well, I did when I knew that he wanted to be in a relationship with her. I'm weird, guys. Like, you should have seen. I was dropping food off at his porch when we were not together. Yeah, we broke up. But I felt bad because he hurt himself because of my manifestation. So I would cook him dinner and drop it off on his porch. Because according to him, when she first moved in, she was just a friend who needed a place to live. Well, then the feelings started getting caught. So I was like, I lived one building away from the 3P and him. So how the hell do you exactly don't act like they don't exist? No. So instead, I decided to banish that bitch from my reality. And I started saying he can't stand her. He's disgusted by her. He wants nothing to do with her. They argue all day, every day. Well, I added that one in when I wanted to speed shit up, right? Then I would just keep saying that over and over and over again. And so because of that, that's exactly what happened. He actually was saying my affirmations to me when he would vent about her to me and so forth. So then I needed to take it a step further, right? Because I tell you guys, even though it manifests, you still have to keep going. So even though we're whole ass living together now and we're in a whole committed relationship, I still keep going, but I switched it a little bit now because obviously they're not together and so forth. So now my new affirmation, I still go with he can't stand her because it's so robotic for me now. It's just so natural for me now where I say he can't stand her, he's disgusted by her. And I only say this once a day for 5 minutes. He can't stand her, he's disgusted by her, he wants nothing to do with her, and he doesn't even talk to her anymore. Right? Because that was a problem that we were having even when we started living together, right? She would pop back up and he would start talking to her again. So now that's my new affirmation, right? In which, let me tell you, because I know that he's easy for me to manifest and he does whatever the fuck I say, he confirms that every day. And I also, and remember, you can say whatever the hell you want. So I say this a couple times a day. And this is what I would recommend for some of you, given your situation, okay? I don't want you guys going down this whole, like, I need to have 55,000 affirmations. No, pick 2 to 3 that imply that you have what you want, but know that you can change them once you've already manifested things. You can change them as it goes by. You're not set in stone. Like if I change a word, oh my God, I fucked it up. But what I did is, if this is good, if you guys are wanting somebody to confirm something in your 3D, okay? I say this every day. I was like, he's constantly, every single day, he proves that he is loyal, faithful, and committed to me. Every single day, he shows me that he is loyal, faithful, and committed to me. There. Say that enough, and now he's confirming exactly what you want to confirm. Especially if you're struggling because you're looking for him to confirm something. Start affirming that. Oh, he shows me. Oh, he fucking shows me. Yeah, I do that today. And I do that now. And I swear to God, every day he literally does something to try. I don't know how he shows somebody exactly, but he literally does something to try and show me that that's exactly what he is. Right. And so he'll go have a couple drinks with his friend. Like that's a guy. Okay. And, he'll call me when he's gone. Or, if I call him, he'll call me back within a minute, right? Or he's constantly checking in with me if he's gone for long periods of time, things like that, right? So because I am affirming every day and I don't go down this whole rabbit hole, I literally say it maybe 5 times. I don't say it for 5 minutes. I literally will just say it for 5 minutes, for 5 times, is that he's constantly every day he shows me he's loyal, faithful, and committed to me. Okay. That will show you, that will get them to start confirming in your 3D. Whatever you want them to confirm, okay? But remember, you're the goddamn power. You know what? I think me and Jasmine are gonna do this whole thing together, and then she could be my co-host and just run these fucking comments because she's on this shit. Love you, girl. I might use you for my master class. Was there a period of nothing happened in the 3D before you found out? Yes. We were in no contact for 8 months. That was 8 months of no confirmation of nothing happening because I was stuck in this LOA bullshit rabbit hole, law of attraction, right? I kept doing law of attraction. And so because of that, I saw nothing for 8 months. No movement whatsoever for 8 months. And then all of a sudden, because I'm petty, okay, I started robotic affirming, okay? When I started robotic affirming, I saw movement within less than 72 hours. And this is why I say you guys don't have to worry about the how at all. You don't have to worry about the how at all, because what happened was about a week after we broke up, right, which sadly we broke up on my birthday. But anyway, we celebrated this birthday together. But we broke up, and a week later he changed his phone number. Now I know why he changed his phone number, but he changed his phone number because he needed to get a new phone. And so, because his phone was all busted. But anyway, he changed his phone number. And so I had no way to contact him, like none. And you should have seen, it was so sad and pathetic now that I think about it, but it was real, right? Because love is real. And he was like, so you guys have seen him on my TikTok. Oh my God, a couple of my posts. He's not the typical guy that I usually dated. He wasn't. Which, be careful what you say, okay? He was not the typical guy I dated. I'm usually that whole let me date an alpha male, right? Like 6 foot something. You know what I'm saying? The one that everybody wants to be with. that type of guy. But I was like, how's that working out for me? It ain't working out for me very well, because here in California, they're all broke and losers. That used to be my assumption. So I was like, I'm going to try something different. He texted you. So I was like, I'm going to try something different. Okay. Let me go ahead and try something different and, choose somebody that is good looking, but not who I typically date. And he's a great guy. He is like a really great, boyfriend. But I was stuck in this LOA crap. And so all of a sudden I started robotic affirming instead. Because I was like, wait, I didn't have to do any of this shit. I didn't have to do any of this stuff to lead to the breakup. All I had to do is one time think about the crap and he broke up. So I was like, I don't want that. So I need to fix something. So I started robotic affirming, and within 72 hours I saw movement. That's where I was going. So what happened was, because I didn't even have his phone number, okay? But I'm petty, and his balcony was at the pool where we lived. Like you could see, and so I went out there. Like it would be cloudy as fuck, and I think one time it was like sprinkling. That's how ridiculous I look. I'm pretty sure everybody in the complex thought I was crazy, but I'd be out there showing him what he's fucking missing. Yeah, I'd be out there sunbathing in the clouds, bitch, in December. Okay, and so what happened was, and I had seen him numerous times in that complex before this, okay? But after I started robotically affirming, he was walking to his car or something with a sling, because he had just gotten out of his surgery, and he was like, hey, and I was on a client call, and he was like, hey, I'm gonna text you later. Yeah. 72 hours after, it was like 48 hours, 72 hours, something like that, after I started affirming, he wanted me now to have his new phone number, because my number had changed. So he texted me, and we started talking. And then he started saying good morning to me every day, because that was one of my affirming, my rampages, was that you text me good morning every day, motherfucker. Like, things like that. And so that's literally how we got back in contact. Would I have guessed the how? He's seen my ass at the pool dozens of times before that, and wasn't like, I'm gonna call you. Like, he wasn't doing none of that shit, okay, before. But all of a sudden, when I started affirming that he's always calling and texting me, and he's constantly coming to see me, he all of a sudden wants to give me his phone number. All of a sudden he sees me, and he's like, I'm going to text you. And now he's stopping at the pool talking to me like, how you doing? You look pretty. You look nice today. Well, of course I fucking do. Have you seen me? And I started describing that bitch in a way that I wanted her to be, nasty. So yeah, so that's how quickly it can work. Okay. Don't worry about circumstances. But when he changed his number, bitch, I was on that couch like a fucking, like I had my heart just ripped out of my body when I called him, and it was like, do. I was like, and I was just moping. I didn't work for 2 months, to the fact where the guy that I partnered with in a coaching company was like, something's wrong with you. Okay. Don't beat me, guys. Don't do that. What am I doing wrong? With the consistent walked out that What am I doing wrong that his consistence walked out the door? You're assuming he's walking out the door. That's what you're telling yourself. Their behavior is always you. Their behavior is always you. They're only playing the part you've assigned them. They can only act, behave, and tell you what you assume to be true about them. Why would you assume that he's disrespectful to you or that he's an asshole to you and says mean things to you and hurts your feelings? When you can choose, because that's what you're choosing to assume right now about him, which is why he's showing up or not showing up how you don't want him to. Or you can choose to assume the opposite right now, and you could choose to be like, absolutely not. Walk away from me? Are you serious? No one walks away from me. We're together right now. Like, that never even happened, right? You can't they're only playing their part. That's why I say you can't blame them. You literally shouldn't be blaming them. Jackson, I swear, that's why I love you, because that is me. I can't help but affirm. Like, it's like, I'll literally be like doing something and I just can't help but affirm because I'm impatient. I want my shit. I want my shit. I want my shit. And it's so natural for me. And I enjoy doing it because when you see it show up, like, you're just like, oh, what else do I want? What else do I want? But so you need to understand that they're only showing up based on what you're telling yourself, based on what you assume about him. So if you assume that he is saying mean things to you and loves to hurt your feelings and wants to fuck with other people, that's going to be how he shows up. He doesn't have a choice. What part of he doesn't have free will aren't you fucking understanding? Okay? I need you guys to understand that now, right now, because I'm done playing with you on the free will part, okay? He has no free will in your reality. Only you do. So you control everybody and everything through your thoughts and assumptions about them. So instead of assuming that he's ghosting you, says mean things to you, doesn't want to be in a relationship with you, you need to start right now assuming the fucking opposite. Like, okay, well, if I'm going to assume some shit, I may as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, remind yourself of that from a logical perspective and be like, well, I mean, if I'm going to assume something, I mean, I guess I may as well assume what I want. Like, I may as well assume that he treats me with kindness and he's nothing but loving and respectful to me. And he only tells me what the hell I want to hear. And he worships the ground that I walk on, and he'll do anything to be with me. And he, you know, in fact, he thinks about me all day, every day. I'm the only person he loves. He can't see himself with anybody but me. He wants to spend the rest of his life with me. He wants to be with me forever. I may as well assume that if I'm going to assume something, right? Because you're assuming something one way or another. One way or another. So why do you keep assuming what you don't want and then bitching and crying and moaning and groaning about how I just want them back? You don't. Stop. You don't want them back. If back implies they're not here. Okay? No, I want them to conform, bitch. You're going to be who I want you to be for me. What if you have a tight deadline? Cool. Then assume that you have it by that deadline. Like, let's say you need rent on the 1st. My rent's already been paid. My rent has been paid. My rent's been paid right now. In fact, my rent was just paid. Or if you need a large sum of money by Friday, like I just received $10,000. It just came to me on Friday, right? I'm getting $10,000 on Friday. I'm getting $10,000 on Friday. That's it. Okay. If you are on a tight deadline, for me, everything's a fucking deadline. I ain't waiting for shit. I'm on a deadline every day of my life. Why I'm self-imposed one. So I obsess over my crap. I'm like, I'll robotically affirm all day, every day if that means that I am going to get what I want. Give me what I want, give me what I want, give me what I want. And you're going to give it to me now. And until you do, I'm going to keep fucking affirming. And I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to keep going. And every time a negative thought comes up, I'm going to push that bitch out with my affirmations, and I'm going to keep going. And that's all it takes. Yes. Justin's a master at this shit. Watch. She can start teaching bitches this too, okay? Because she's going to be like, oh my God, I manifested everything I want. Something like you want a day off tomorrow. He's giving me a day off tomorrow. My boss is happy to give me a day off tomorrow. You know what? He is so happy to give me a day off tomorrow. He's even going to pay me for that day off. Whatever you want from the situation. You want a raise? Instead of a day off, you want a raise, bitch. My boss will give me a raise. I'm the best employee he has. You're giving me a raise. Look at your boss. If you're at work right now, Ma 1583, look at your boss and in your mind, don't say this verbally, in your mind, say, you want to give me a day off. You want to give me a day off tomorrow. You want to give me a day off tomorrow. You want to give me a day off tomorrow. Every time you see your boss today, you want to give me a day off tomorrow. Okay? You want a raise? Every time you see your boss, be like, you're giving me that promotion. I'm the best employee you have. You're giving me a raise. I'm the best employee you ever have. You're giving me a raise. My brother did this. 2 raises after being told no in his face. 2 raises in 30 days. First one came 48 hours after he said it. And he didn't even affirm for it. Okay? He literally just said it because he had no resistance because his boss told him no. So he's like, well, what the hell? May as well give it a whirl, you know? That's right. Next, he'll be moving in. He's already living with you now, girl. He wants to live with you. He wants to live with you. Shoot, right now I want to live with you. You sound amazing. I feel like we would have so much fun if you live locally. That's right. It's done. He's texting you. He is texting you. You should not question. What manifests is a surety, guys. What manifests is certainty, a surety, because that's exactly what's manifesting now, is a surety, certainty. So, and random ass thoughts that you have popping up in your brain. So instead, you need to come from a place of certainty, like, I'm sorry. Let me introduce myself. I'm your boss. You do what the fuck I say you're going to do. So if I say you're going to text me, it's done, bitch. It is done. You've texted me already. I don't know what you think this is. You don't have free will. So you're going to do what I say. And you're going to do it when I say it. That's all it takes. That's literally all it takes. You can assume anything that you want about anybody. Okay? I help my boyfriend out so much where he's always like, manifest this for me, babe. I was like, yeah, because you all stuck in your feelings about shit. Like, well, what if this happens? I don't think this is going to happen. I'm like, take a backseat and let me manifest it for you. Okay, that's it. That's all you got to do is manifest things. Understand, like Ambi said, sometimes you can't tell the I or the L. Okay, we are the universe, God's source. We are the law. We create our reality. There's no way around it because like I said, if you believed, and I'm not saying don't believe in a higher power, that's not what I'm fucking saying, so don't twist my words. But if you believe in a higher power, okay, this is where all this is all with it's in God's timing. If it's meant to be, it will be. Your prayers will be answered when the time is right. No, that just means that it wasn't until you believed, okay? There's only one, but let's be honest here. There's only one reason you pray. Only one. Why do you pray? Because you want something. Now, I don't accept co-host. Now, let's take that one step further. When you fucking pray, probably not the right term to use when I say pray. Okay, when you pray, what do you expect? Why do you pray? You pray because you want something and you know and you expect that God will deliver. Do you not? Did you believe what you were praying about? No, but you believed that he would answer said prayer. It's the same concept. You don't have to believe what you're saying, but you have to believe that you are the operant power. Okay? That's what you have to believe, is that you are in control of your reality. If some higher power was in control of your reality, again, why on earth would the higher power want you to struggle, be miserable, be lonely, be sad every day of your life, and just have a terrible life? Why would that happen? If someone else was in control of your reality, especially the higher power, that wouldn't happen, right? Everybody in this world would be living the same life, their dream life, with no damn problems, because the higher power's got your back. Okay? And he's curating your reality, which would be perfect. Because that's what you're here for. Okay? You're here for a purpose to have a perfect life. And you are perfection. Okay? So you have to understand that. Okay? It's the same thing. It's literally, I hope that really simplified shit for you. Because some people get a little sticky when it comes to religion. But I said, you have to pick something. Pick a lane. Okay? Pick a lane and stick in that shit. You can't claim that you believe in a higher power, but at the same time believe that that he wants you to be here to suffer. Okay, like that's not the case. And if he doesn't want you to be here to suffer, then he obviously, your higher power has created everything, but has given you the power to control your life, to control your reality. That's why we're all gods. He's given you the power of that, or everyone would have their perfect life, right? That would be the reality. That would be the reality. No one would have problems, ever. No one would suffer. No one would struggle. If the man upstairs was curating everyone's reality, that's not how that works, though. See, because he gave everyone choices. Okay, so you need to choose to fucking control your life, okay? Actually dreamt of a wedding dress shop last night. And I'm telling you, I have, like, since I tell you guys, if you guys see your SP in your relation, and in case you're new to the party here, you don't have an ex, okay? You don't have an ex. Exes imply they're not yours, okay? You have an SP or your man or your boo, okay? But I always tell you guys, if they show up in your dreams, that means they're here. That means it's happening. Keep going, okay? I have had such lucid dreams about my man for like the past week and a half. Like, I'm serious. I'm so serious. And so I was just like, obviously he's already here. So you know what? Only I can assign meaning to everything, right? Just like only you can assign meaning to everything in your reality. Like, I don't just teach this shit. I do it. So I was like, he's been showing up in my reality. He's been showing up in my dreams every day. That is because marriage is on the way, bitch. Yeah. That's right. And he already knows my ring size, and he knows what ring I want. Hello. Okay, like, that's it. I said on live here last night, we are married, and yep, that's right. You dream of your SP often, keep going. That means they're there. Keep going. They're just waiting for you to own the shit. Treat it like a dog, You strayed away. Come back. Come on back. You're straying away. Come on back. That's what I did. Every time he would stray away a little bit, I'd be like, so sorry. So sorry. You think you have free will? No, you don't. Come on. But he thinks everyone has free will in his reality. I'll let him keep that assumption. Just like the 3D, just like the old 3P, right? Once a day for 5 minutes. Now I suggest 5 times a day for 5 minutes, as often as you want. But again, you can manifest for 5 minutes a day. Sure, I've manifested things, and I thought about it one time. I'm sorry, I said it one time. I said it one time and it manifested, right? So it's not about how often you say it is what's manifesting. Like, it's not like, well, I didn't say it enough, or I just need to say it more and it will manifest. That's not it. It's not a numbers game, okay? It's not a numbers game. Instead, because there's so many things that you manifest by just thinking about it one time or saying it one time, and all of a sudden it shows the fuck up, okay? Like, damn, I think I'm gonna lose my job. All of a sudden you get fired tomorrow. And you didn't dwell on the crap, okay? You just literally said it one time, things like that. But I say do it as often as you want or what's comfortable for you. I suggest 5 minutes a day, 5 times per day, okay? But outside of the affirming time is when you need to get a grip and go into your affirmations if you think about your SP. Not unless you're thinking about him like at, like 1 o'clock, how much and madly in love with you he is, then that's fine. That can stay. But if at 1 o'clock you're over here like, he hasn't texted me yet, I don't think he wants to be with me, I don't think this is working, affirmation time. Affirmation fucking time. Okay? Now, if you hung out with me the whole time here, I am sorry, but you're going to have to hear it again. I try to keep these at 2 minutes. I could hang out with you bitches all day. Let's just be honest. In case you're new, bitch is a term of endearment here. Okay? I love each and every one of you. But in case you're new to the party here, and this is the first time we have met, my name is Jen. I'm your manifestation bestie, where I teach all things law of assumption when it comes to manifesting anything and everything that you desire. And I'm fucking good at it. I've lost over 100 pounds in 11 months. No diet, no exercising, all by leveraging exactly what I teach you here. I also manifested my SP back from no contact to fully living with me within a matter of 4 weeks. Okay, and I manifested my dream home. I've manifested boatloads of money, business success, the whole fucking works. Okay, so, and now I'm manifesting my social media growth on the platforms that my subconscious mind knows I'm interested in. Because I'm not a texter and I'm not going to make a million memes for fucking Instagram. Like, I don't really give a shit about Instagram. So anyway, welcome here. If that sounds good to you, go ahead and follow me for more, because I will never teach anything here I don't, one, believe, or two, have not done, okay? I teach nothing but real concepts here. I love each and every one of you. I do have a masterclass coming up on next Monday called Manifest Your SP Before Valentine's Day Masterclass. It is totally free. Link is in the bio. Go sign up. I'm not going to drown you all out here with the VIP upgrade offers, but you'd be silly not to take them, okay? It's literally only $20, and you get a lot of time with me. You get 7 days of unlimited tech support with me. You get a sleep meditation. You get the curated list of affirmations that I personally use. Oh, and I did tell you too that if you are a VIP member, you can DM me with your current situation, what it is that you desire from the situation, and I will curate custom affirmations for you given your situation. Okay, you're also going to get some exclusive time with me so that we can get you your SP, because you know what? I'm fucking relentless. And if I'm relentless and you're following me, or you're part of my tribe, guess what, bitch? You're about to be relentless too. Because we get what we want, and we get it when we want it. We don't settle here. We don't try, we do. We do not settle. We are. Okay, we get what we want, and we get whatever we want. And we are in control around here. Yeah, we're spoiled bitches around here, okay? That's what I should name my membership that, spoiled ass bitches. That's what we are around here. Okay, and that's what you need to be. So if that sounds good to you, then join us. We'd love to all have you here. Okay, because that's exactly what you need to be. Is I'm a spoiled ass bitch. Yes, that's it. I get whatever I want. What about family members that constantly talk about the negatives of SP? Oh, Amber girl sister, trust me when I tell you, I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay? And here's honestly the reason why family members, just like friends, will not seem to support your relationship with your SP. Okay? Where they're constantly talking about the negatives of my SP. My parents, my mom, my dad really doesn't care either way, but my mom used to refer to my boyfriend as my roommate when he first moved in with me. And I'd always look at her and be like, will you stop referring to him as my goddamn roommate? Because you know we're obviously in a relationship. Like, stop being petty. But I changed my assumption of her. So you can change your assumption about your family members and say they absolutely love my boyfriend. My family loves my SP. They think he's the perfect boyfriend for me. Right? They are so happy for us. You can change that assumption, okay? But don't view them as constantly being negative with your SP, because they can't change that, okay? They're going to continue to talk that shit, and it's going to continue to piss you off. Okay? Can't trust me. I know. I kicked my mom out of my house twice, because she couldn't control her mouth when it came to my SP. And so because I'm a grown-ass adult, I kicked her out of my house. I said, you're not going to come to my house and disrespect me, not in my home. So get the fuck out. Then I was like, you know what? And I'm going to change my assumption about your ass too. How about that? And now she stays in her lane. Okay. But there is only one reason family members and friends don't like your SP. And this is common. And that is because who do you bitch to when you got a problem with your SP? Your family members and your friends. You don't ever call your mom up one day and you're like, hey, mom, just want to let you know me and my boyfriend, we're just doing great. I just want to let you know we're doing great today. You don't do that. But instead, you guys have a fight, an argument, something happens, right? And you call a trusted source and you vent to people about your problems and then wonder why they don't like them. Right? Because all they've ever heard are problems. Like, okay, so what I'm getting is he's an asshole. Okay, because I don't like the way he's making you cry and the things he's doing to you. Does that make sense? But we tend to do it. We tend to do it around here. Which rampages subliminals work, and when should I listen? Okay, let's talk about subliminals. I don't recommend them unless it's by a huge reputable source, because you can't hear what's being said in the subliminals. And as weird as it sounds, people are evil. Yeah, people are evil. And people will make subliminals because all you hear is music. If you don't know what a subliminal is, all you hear is music, and very low, you can't hear it. There's affirmations in there. I don't suggest you use those. Okay, and that's because you don't know what they're saying. So if you don't know what they're saying, but your subconscious mind is picking up on what's being said, what if they're saying evil things? I don't want that. Okay, So rampages, which rampages work the best are yours. Yeah, there's a couple YouTubers out there that rampage for you, which is great. I think it's great. Actually, I'm going to start, people have asked me to do rampages and rants, which is great. I will do that, but I'm only going to do that to check your fucking asses. That's it. I'm not going to sit there and be like, listen to my rampage and you'll manifest your SP back. No. Instead, use a rampage as it's going to keep me in line. It's going to keep me in check. Okay. This is going to motivate me to keep going and to like be my bestie. That's going to be like, bitch, get your shit together. That's what a rampage is. But the best rampage to get your SP back is you. I made a whole video about that. I think it dropped yesterday. I think I was in a red shirt. Okay. I'm not sure. But anyway, rampaging is, in case you don't know what rampaging is, it is where you should take a list. You should make a list. I have it on my phone. Write down everything you want from your SP, everything that you want from your life. You could do it for your life. I rampage about everything perfect in my life. Okay, now, but when I did my SP, it was literally like, I'm going to rampage for my SP. What is it that I want from him? That's a good idea. Maybe I'll throw a rampage into the VIP area. See, I can't fucking help myself. Where I will just give you some rampages for your SP. I love rampaging. But literally, it's like take 50 affirmations, if you will, and it's what do you expect from him? How do you expect him to treat you? What do you expect from him? How do you expect him to behave? And so forth. And that's a rampage where you're like, look, he absolutely loves me. Oh yeah, he thinks I'm the best thing since sliced bread. I'm the only one he wants to be with. He doesn't even notice another bitch. He thinks I'm the best thing in the world. I'm his favorite person. He cannot stand to be away from me. He's constantly wanting to see me. Why is he so fucking obsessed with me? My God, I'm the love of his life. He's always only loved me. He doesn't even notice another bitch. That's rampaging. Okay. And say it with a rampaging, though. The key word is rampage. It's not like he's always calling and texting me and he's constantly no. Rampage the shit. Get pissed. Get an authority. Get a backbone. Say it as a backbone. But your own rampage. And if you want, you can record yourself. Okay, you can record yourself going on and on and on about how great of a man he is, what he's doing for me. He buys me flowers every fucking day. Like he's constantly taking me on dates. He can't stand to be away from me. Every second we're away from each other, he is blowing my shit up. He's obsessed. He'll do anything to make me happy, and do that and record it and play it back to yourself Okay, that's the best way I would do it. But stay away from subliminals. Unless it's a trusted source, to be quite honest. And it drives me nuts because they just play music fucking fast. And I'm just like, or you could just robotically affirm. If you were going to do anything without doing something, right, without actively doing something, the only thing I would recommend is rampaging is still you. Okay, so if you wanted to listen to something and have it work, then it would be either guided meditations or hypnosis. That would be the only two. Okay. I do have hypnosis audios. Okay. And so forth. I would like to believe I'm a goddamn trusted source. Okay. I also do offer personalized hypnosis recordings specifically for you based on your desires. Right. And the reason why hypnosis can be so effective is because you're sleeping, first of all, and your subconscious mind is wide awake. You're not sleeping, but you're in a daydream state, right? And so you're awake, but hyper relaxed. Look at it like a hyper relaxed state where you could hear what's being said, but you don't react, right? There, you could also listen to while you sleep. Not a big deal if you fall asleep during hypnosis because your subconscious mind never sleeps. And your subconscious mind is what's running on autopilot. And so this is where these suggestions, these affirmations, if you will, go directly into the subconscious mind where your subconscious mind does not have the ability to accept or reject shit. It takes you at your word. Your conscious mind is what accepts or rejects things. Okay? It can decide if things are true or not true for you now. Right? And all that. So that bypasses it. This is where things become very easy for you. Okay? This is why things become very easy and change can become almost instant if you do something like that. That's the only thing I would recommend if you don't want to do shit. But let's stop being lazy on this bitch, okay? Okay, we are in no contact, so I want contact in a relationship. What are you talking about? I love pineapples. I'm gonna need you to get a grip. We are no contact, so I want contact in a relationship. Oh, what do you mean no contact? You're already in a relationship. So if you want to know, if you're in no, I get you guys say this in the comments because how on earth can you get help if you don't say your current situation? I get it. Just make sure that it is not because that you're not thinking about that shit and dwelling on it all day long. You're in no contact. So what you're going to do is you're going to go over to my page. Look, one of my clients, my business client, she sent me a text, said, can I have your TikTok? I was like, it's the same fucking thing on all platforms. Anyway, don't have contact. So go watch my videos to the pinned comments and tell them what to do. That will get you contact, okay? That will get you contact very quickly. Or you could just literally pull up his picture. You could literally just affirm that he's contacting me right now. He is contacting me right now. He is absolutely fucking contacting me right now. You guys need to say shit with a conviction. But you guys are so like timid and you're so timid and you feel defeated, okay? That's giving your power away. I want you to take that fucking back right now. You're going to take that back right now. On Valentine's Day, and I did exactly what Jen said to do, robotically affirm. That's right. That's right. Because all you need to do is affirm. Oh, I answered what a rampage is. So we're good on that front. Guys, look at this. I'm so excited. Oh my God. They need to make this like chat thing a little bit bigger. Or maybe I should just not be on my phone. You know what I'm saying? But I'm lazy. I don't want to go and do the whole thing. I'm going to go do the whole thing. Take all my shit up. Yeah. Can I manifest getting back with my ex while also dating around? 1,000%. Yes, you can. It's not splitting your energy at all. It's distracting your energy. Okay. I'm not going to say everyone should go just date other people while you're manifesting your SP. That's entirely 100% up to you. Okay. I chose not to, but at the same time, you can do that. You can go on dating apps and you can have conversations with other people. You can go on dates if you want a free dinner. You know what I'm saying, bitches? That literally, I mean, you get me with a free dinner every time. Every time. They're like, can I take you to dinner? Sure. I literally go to events because they're like food. And I was like, well, I'm there. You get me every time. My mom likes to take me to these seminars where they take me like Ruth Chris and stuff. I go, I'll be the youngest person in the room too. But anyway, I digress. Did I say it's taken care of now? My mind has to need to do something. Yeah, so, we are going to the dating scene. Oh, yeah, you can do that. It's not splitting energies. It's distracting your mind because I don't think you're going to be on a date dwelling on your ex, right? Just make sure that you don't talk about him, okay? You don't talk about him. So don't do that, right? Because typically I don't think you're going to be on a date with another man and be like, my ex, I mean, he's like the man of my dreams. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's an uncomfortable date. And you probably end up paying for your own meal after that. But typically what you'll do is be like, my ex, he's an asshole. Like, this is how we broke up. And he just treated me like shit. Don't do that. So just don't bring him up. Okay. Don't bring him up. And please, for the love of God, I want you guys to start describing your ex. Excuse me, no exes around here. I want you to start describing your SP only in a way that you expect him to be for you from this point forward. He's not an asshole. He's not blocking you. They're not avoiding you. They're not saying that they don't want to be in a relationship with you. They're not ready to, they have commitment issues. They're not doing any of that shit. What are you talking about? What I just heard was how much he loves me and how much he wants to only commit to me. I don't give a crap if he has commitment issues or he said that shit. You can accept that as true or change the assumption, like, period. They're saying things because they're saying things, but you guys are taking them at their word, okay? I want you to look at things like it's an excuse. If he says something you don't like, I'm not going to take him at his word. What he's doing right now is trying to give an excuse because he knows he's in love with me. He knows he's fallen head over heels for me. So he's trying to protect his heart, but no, open the fucking floodgates. Okay? Do not accept things anymore. Any fucking more. Don't. I told you guys, do things that further step you into the assumption. Okay? So if you were dating that person right now, if you guys were together right now, what would your wallpaper be on your phone? Pretty sure it'd be you and homeboy. Or homegirl. Okay, if you were married to the man, What would you be saying if you were married to the man? What would his name be under your phone? Why isn't it that now? Oh, my boyfriend, here's the thing. My boyfriend, he's my screensaver. He's always been my screensaver because we never broke up. So he's always been my screensaver, and forever. And people would ask, like, he came over when he first came over, and he saw that I had a magnet on my fridge that was still me and him. I never took it down. I had the picture on my dresser with the first flower he ever bought me was still there. He thought it was weird at first. He goes, "You still have this stuff up?" "Yeah, bitch, you didn't go anywhere. What the fuck you talking about?" I said that in my mind, of course. And so he was like, "Kayla never said anything, my daughter." No, because my daughter's a child. I don't know what scropping is. But my daughter's a child. What do I look like talking to my daughter about my relationship woes? No, I don't need to do that. I don't need to do that. So I was just like, oh yeah, he's just been busy. He's busy, so he's not going to be around for just a little while. But it's okay. He's just busy, right? And I never told people my issues like that. So I never had to sit there and justify to people, why the hell is your screensaver? Well, why is this? Why do you have pictures around your home? So you should be living, that is living in the end, okay? I'm not saying, now if you have people that come over and they know that you're not together, don't go putting pictures all over your damn house, okay? But do it in a place that's just you. So it could be like in your room, right? If it's in your room, that's fine. Just put a picture of you on the nightstand because that's exactly what you would have if you were together. If you want him to live with you, well, I don't think he's going to be able to live with you if you ain't got not a single space in your closet for his shit. Okay, I cleared out half my closet months before he moved in, months before we were even talking again. I cleared out half my closet and half my dresser drawers because, hello, he needs a place to put his shit. And now guess what's in half of those closet drawers, or half the closet and half the dresser drawers? His shit. Yeah. I cleaned out my garage because he needs a place to park his big ass car. He's a Challenger. Guess what's in that garage now? His fucking car. Do you see what I'm saying? Do these things. It will make you feel better. It will make you feel better when you look at, because you don't walk around now. Don't do this if you're going to fucking look at their picture and cry every time you see it. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay. I need you guys to clear out some of these emotions. Right? I know you miss them. I know you miss them. I know you love them deeply. But you have to clear out some of these goddamn emotions and just be like, every time I cry, that's okay. I'm going to affirm. I'm going to keep going. And remind yourself, if I persist, it must manifest. He must conform. If you knew that to be 100% true, then persist. And I'm going to expect that you just now came here because I don't know what the hell you're talking. Everyone ignore those comments, okay? Because we've gone too far. We've come too far. But I'm going to address you because I want to help you, okay? My fearful avoidant ex, you know what? I have never described in my life somebody as being avoidant. But I understand now clearly since working with all of you guys that seems to be a common trend. It's avoidant ex, okay? My fearful avoidant ex-girlfriend seems like she has a narrative about herself that she just wants to be alone and independent. That's because that's how you see her. She has a narrative. She's only showing up because you think she's fearful, avoidant, and your ex. And she has a negative, and she has a narrative about herself that's not good, that she wants to be alone and independent. So she must not show up because she's avoidant. Okay. So she has to keep avoiding you because you're avoidant. That's how you're describing her. She's also your ex. So you can't possibly be in a relationship and because she's your ex-girlfriend. Okay. She's fearful. So why on earth would she want to commit if she's fearful? Because that's also how you've just described her. And she wants to be alone and independent. Because that's also how you just described her. Do you see, and you better fucking still be on this right now. Do you see the 5 things that you just described with your girlfriend? Yeah, see, I didn't say X, did I? 5 things that are not serving you a purpose you just said in one goddamn sentence. She must show up as who or not show up based on your assumptions. So stop describing her that way. I don't care what she shows you. I don't care what she says. None of that matters, okay? Stop, because she will change. She will change. Right now, what she's saying and what she's doing is only based on your assumptions of her. Okay, so if you change that narrative and you start describing her as different, you start changing how you refer to her, she must conform. She doesn't have a choice. She doesn't have free will in your reality. So instead of saying she's fearful, avoidant, and your ex, and wants to be alone and independent, no. Let me tell you, she is loyal, faithful, and committed to me. I'm the only one she loves. Avoiding me, never. She cannot stop contacting me. She contacts me all day, every day. She's in love with me. Do you see? Do you see what I just fucking said? So, do that, she will change. Do that, she will change. She has to. It seems like she has detachment and moved on from me too. Of course she has, because of what I just said. But that's okay, because you can bring her back. You can bring her back. Just like a little puppy dog, you can bring her back. Don't even worry. She told me she did love me, inferring she doesn't anymore. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Stiz, go register for my masterclass right fucking now. Go do it now because I said so. Okay? Because this shit here is crazy. But you know what though? It's crazy to me. But I know a lot of you guys are reading these comments, and as much as you may say, oh, Jed's about to come for his ass, or her ass, oh, no, he's a girl. Okay, yeah. Jed's about to come for his ass, because you're damn right I am, because I'm going to check you every goddamn time you guys do this shit, and I do it out of love. But at the same time, as crazy as what he's saying may sound, this is your narratives too. This is a lot of your narratives. A lot of you. You guys make, I just talked about this. Why do you guys continue to, everything you guys assume? So why are you creating a narrative that you don't like? It seems like she's detached and moved on. Why? Why does it seem like that? It seems like that because you've continuously described her as avoidant, right? So she's avoiding you. So that must mean that she's detached and moved on. Plus she's your ex, okay? And that's what you keep saying. So that describes that behavior. And then she told me she did love me, inferring, what does that mean? Inferring is, let me fill in my own fucking narrative of what she meant by what she said. So she said she did love me. Oh, she did love me. That's because she still loves me. Like, what are you talking about? Like, inferring she doesn't anymore. No, as long as you believe that, she ain't gonna love you, bruh. She not. So you need to change that narrative, and you're gonna fucking change it right now. You are only gonna describe her as the person you want her to be for you. Detachment, never in life. What are you fucking talking about? I'm the best. I'm the best boyfriend she's ever fucking had. She is madly in love with me. You need to change that narrative. You must change that narrative, because if you'll persist and you will stay consistent in your new description of her, in your new narrative of her and how you will expect her to show up for you, she will change. And she will change quickly. And to the fact where you will literally be like, is this the same damn person from yesterday? Does she not remember what the fuck she just said? No, she doesn't. Because it's a whole new version of this person. Okay, select the version of the person that you want. Forget the version they used to be. Forget the version they used to be. Because that's not who they are anymore for you. Every time this person comes back, you are selecting a new version of that person. So select the fucking version that you want. Yeah. Guys, I'm kind of proud of myself. I have not even had to pee this whole time. Watch, now I'm going to have to pee because I just threw that shit out there. I'm going to wrap it up with a little peppy talk for some of you all, okay? Well, I'm shifting my identity. Okay, okay, Stiz, so you're the most recent comment, so I know you just heard what I said. I know you just fucking heard what I said. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see what else you just said. How do I act in the 3D with her? I see her around college campus and she doesn't look She doesn't like looking at me. Okay. Did she walk up to you? Did she walk up to you at the college campus and say, by the way, I don't like looking at you? I don't think she said that. But that's what you're saying. What do you want her to do? Walk and just do this the whole time? No. Well, maybe. But don't worry about it, okay? How do you act in the 3D? In the 3D is irrelevant. The 3D, what's showing up today is only based on yesterday's assumptions of her. Literally the assumption you have of her right now, okay? So instead, right, you just don't, you act normal in the 3D, okay? You have to go about your life, okay? You have to act normal in the 3D, but you don't react. So you are no longer going to see her around campus and be like, she doesn't like looking at me. She doesn't love me. Oh my God, she's ghosting me. We're not talking at all. You're not going to do that shit anymore. Instead, every time you see her, first of all, you're going to go to my page. You're going to click that pinned video at the top and you're going to tell her ass what to do. Okay? Especially since you see her all the time. Go tell her ass what to do. It works. And it works fast. Second of all, you're no longer going to do that. Every time you see her, you control the narrative. She does not control the narrative in your reality. Only you do. Okay? You control her thoughts 100% of the time in your reality. Okay? So when you see her around campus, in your mind, she is so fucking in love. I don't even care if you see her walking around campus with a whole nother dude. Doesn't matter. She is so in love with me. She is absolutely in love with me. She cannot wait to contact me. In fact, she's contacting me right now. She is so in love with me. That needs to become your most dominant thought. Okay? That needs to become your new narrative. Not all this shit. Not all this shit. Okay? Because this stuff is your current situation. It's not what you want. It's not what you like. So why are you accepting it? Do not accept none of that shit. I don't care what she said. A lot of what you said, she never even said anything. Okay, you literally just filled in your own blanks. Okay, so change your narrative. She doesn't have a narrative in your reality. You control her narrative. So what do you want her to think? How do you want her to think? What do you want her to think? What do you want her to do? How do you want her to behave specifically for you? That's it. You see her around campus, I swear to God, next time you see her in campus, in your fucking mind, she is so in love with me. She's obsessed with me. She literally can't stop talking about me. She literally thinks about me all day, every day. Say it in the way you would word things, right? In fact, she's constantly wanting to see me. She's contacting me right now. She cannot wait to contact me right now. And persist in your new narrative. In your new narrative. Keyword is new. You all need to do, okay, guys, I'm going to take a couple more of these. And then I'm going to bow. I got a coaching call. Oh, I'm 3 minutes late to the set coaching call. Oops. Don't worry. It's totally fine. Thanks, Lily. You look beautiful too. I'm telling you guys kill me. You guys kill me. Because so many of you guys in my DMs, you're fucking beautiful, handsome, like people would love to be with you. And yet you're over here in this ooh woo fucking sad me state, like nobody likes me and I just don't feel like I'm never chosen and just everybody hates me and I'm just so miserable and alone. And y'all are fucking beautiful. Like honestly, like you are. Like I don't know, you need to look yourself in the fucking mirror. I don't know if you got like those what do they call them? Drunk goggles on? I don't fucking know. But y'all need to stop that shit and toot your own goddamn horns. I'm serious. You guys need to toot your own freaking horn. So here's what I'm telling you. Now, if you're a VIP member in my masterclass or you slide into my DMs, I give you one fucking break. I give you one chance. Okay? I give you one fucking shot to tell me your current situation. One. What I'm not going to do is go back and goddamn forth. I'm not going to go back and forth with you through the DMs, through conversations, through coaching sessions. I'm not going to go back and forth with you continuing to talk about your current situation. I'm not going to do that shit. because it's not helping you by allowing you to just, you know what, just tell me all about the shit that you're going through. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yep. Let me just let you vent for the next hour about your crappy situation. I'm not going to do that. Because all that's doing is keeping that crap right there. And that's not fair to you. And that's not what you're investing in. So I'm not going to do that. And I'm not going to tolerate it. Okay. So if you message me, I respond. Okay. I respond. And, if you come back with your same shitty shit, but what if this, what if that, what if this, don't be surprised if you don't get another response. I give you one shot. I give you one shot to freaking let me know about your whole current situation. And then I coach you. I give you some advice. But you ain't gonna come back and reply back with some more crap. No such thing as a stupid question other than one not asked. You're here to get help, okay? So there's no, and I don't think I've met you before on here, but don't get offended because everything I tell you is out of love, okay? I can't help you if I'm like, oh, that's totally fine. Just ignore everything you just said, okay? How do I let go of resentment I have? You know what? Here's an easy concept, okay? You should not have any resentment towards her because her behavior is nothing but you. So you really shouldn't resent her for anything because anything that she said to you that hurt your feelings, anything she did, I saw the hypnosis. I guess okay. Okay, Jenna. I'll get back to you real quick, Stiz, okay? Funny enough, I probably manifested this too because I literally was just telling somebody, I said, you know, I am a master hypnotherapist, by the way. And so I said, you know, I've been one for the longest time and no one has ever asked me if I was certified. Like, I've been doing hypnosis sessions and recordings forever. And like, no one's ever asked me if I was certified until now. Until now. Hypnosis does change lives. It absolutely changes lives. It's very quick. That's because it's very quick, because resistance doesn't play a factor in hypnosis, guys. Okay. You don't have all these fucking stories coming across. You're not all here, all resistant, all this spewing, all this crap. None of that exists in hypnosis because you are nice and relaxed and everybody's just talking to you up in here and you ain't got to worry about nothing. Okay. Matt's first morning, Matt's shows up at my door with flowers. You know what? You can laugh at that, but I can 1,000% manifest that for you. I'm going to manifest for a couple things for a couple people here because I'm tired of it. Do I think subliminals work? No. I would not. I won't say, yeah, I will say no. Fuck that. Yes, I will say no. I would. Oh, we can talk about that. You can send me a DM. I can help you. Do you think subliminals work? No, I don't. Because first of all, you have no idea what they're saying. Jackie, real quick, you do 5 minutes per day. Taz, no, you cannot. Of course you can DM me. Of course you can DM. My DMs are always open to you guys. Okay. I'd suggest 5 minutes, 5 times per day. Okay. For how often you do erotic affirming. Do subliminals work? No. I don't suggest you use them because you don't know, unless it's from a highly reputable, trusted source, because you don't know what's being said in said subliminals, and not all people are nice people. Okay. So you don't know what's being said. So because of that, I absolutely would not recommend it at all. Okay. Instead, what I would recommend is you use some guided meditation or hypnosis. That's what I would recommend if you don't want to do anything and you just want somebody to listen and you just want to listen. I would recommend those two. Okay. The other thing I would recommend as well is that you can literally create your own. Like, I'm not saying go down this whole create your own subliminal thing because you don't need to. You don't fucking need to. Literally, you can record your own voice saying your affirmations. And then, like, let's say you're working. Let's say you have a 9 to 5. Right? And so you're working, so you can't like necessarily robotically affirm if you're actively thinking, but you could pop those bad boys right up in your ear. There's this wireless headset thing, earbuds. You could pop the earbud in and let it play on repeat your affirmations all damn day long at work. Okay. It's in your voice. Your subconscious mind knows your voice. Okay. So, you can do that. Yes and no. Hypnosis is repeated affirmations. Yes. But hypnosis is designed to put you in a hyper relaxed state. Okay. So where you can hear somebody, but you are too relaxed to respond to it. Okay. So you can hear, like, you'd be able to hear me talking, but you're not going to repeat anything. because you're hyper relaxed. It's a daydream state, right? It's where you've spaced off like this and you can hear a voice, but you can't hear what's being said. That's hypnosis. Okay, but they do put you in a hyper relaxed state. So that's different than just affirmations. But yes, they are affirmations. Once you're in hypnosis, or once you're under, then it's affirmations that take place. But most hypnosis that you'll get, if it's pre-recorded, right? Like if you go on YouTube, it's generalized affirmations because they're speaking to the masses, right? So it's just general ones. Versus if you get a private hypnosis session, like with a hypnotist, or you get like what I offer, personalized hypnosis recordings. Those are, you know what? I might lower the price on those because I do want, if you guys are interested, I'll lower the price today to $47. You guys can have your own. I have to look and see what it is, but I'll lower it to $47. So you guys can literally have your own personalized hypnosis. That's where you would literally leave a voice note, explain your entire current situation, what it is that you desire, and then the affirmations that are in the hypnosis are custom to you. Okay. So therefore those are more effective. This is why those sessions are more effective than you watching a fucking YouTube video. Okay. Because a lot of them are for everybody. Okay. Yeah, send me a DM. We'll talk. I don't cut you off at 500 words. Yep, 500 words and we're all done. But you can manifest for anybody. I manifest for all of you guys. Honestly, I do. Which is why I have so many comments and DMs of people saying, this works, this works, this works. Oh my God, he contacted me. Of fucking course he did. Because I don't make a video without first knowing that this is going to work for my people. And that's my thing. I said, oh no, whoever I attract, this will work for. Whoever follows me will get their manifestations. And that is, I don't go public because I'm not like, let me bait everybody and be like, if you follow me, you're going to get your, no, I say to my mind, that is my intention of my channels because I would not pour effort into this shit if I didn't want you guys to get your manifestations. Duh. You know what I mean? If you are interested in upgrading, I sent you, damn, it's not my story. You sent me a DM, it's not your story. You know what? Like I told you, I give you guys one fucking shot. Tell me your story and then we're going to let it go. We're going to let it go. There's only one fucking thing all of you got. Yes, this is how I'm going to end this video. You got me all hyped up. How often will we listen to the hypnosis? Daily. I say every damn night until you get your shit. Yeah, I say every night until you get your stuff. But really, I mean, if you go under the notion that it's working, I mean, you can, it's instant. It's instant based on what it is you're looking for. Like people go under hypnosis, they stop smoking in it like right away. Right? People have stopped biting their nails when they were chronic nail biters instantly. So hypnosis is instantly. But I think, oh, hold on guys, before I get in trouble. Oh, Jesus, okay, I'll reach out to her. Anyway. So that's where, but I say keep doing it to reinforce, okay, to reinforce it. But in a hypnosis session, it's a one session, okay? It's only one session and you're done. You're done. Finito, okay? But if you're going to do like a listen to one, I like to listen to it every day because you want it to reaffirm, right? Repetition. And the more you do it, the more and faster it goes, okay? Okay. What should I do step by step for my situation? How fast can it change? I've been dealing with this. Okay, well, first of all, what you can do is what I fucking told you to do, and that is to go into my bio right now and sign up for my masterclass. It is free, okay? And I'm going to give you step by step what the hell to do. But what you can start doing what time do you usually go live? I never get notifications. Oh, you know what? When I market, for some reason it only lets me market every day. I'm like almost at 3 hours today. Oh my God, guys, I love you. But what I would do, of course it does. Of course it does. I do give you the affirmations list that I use. Yes, that's in the hypnosis. I always do, okay? But if you go on my profile, like later today, it'll say the next live. Basically, I go live every day at 10 a.m. Pacific time. Okay, and then you can click get notifications, and it'll notify you. It certainly notifies my ass when it's about time. Okay, so Stiz, what you can do right now, and which all of you can do right damn now, is ditch the old story. You guys have to ditch the old story. There is no way around it. And I'm getting really pissed off with a lot of you because I get, like I said, if you come into my DMs and want my advice on something, I give you one shot to give me your old story. After that shit, you got to let it go. The only thing you should ever be letting go of is the old story. Whatever happened in the past, you should not resent a goddamn person at all for anything that was said to you, done to you, or any of that, because you created it. It's not their fault. And don't go fucking extreme with me on this one and be like, oh, well, you're saying if I was a victim to something, I caused this. I'll go toe to toe with you all day long when it comes to shit like that. Because part of you, yes, but not the event itself, okay? You did not ever cause the event itself, okay? That would be unrealistic. But most of you guys have this resentment and can't drop the old story when it comes to your SP, but you're saying you want them back. Why do you want them back if they were so fucking awful? If they treated you so terribly, why would you want them back? Why would you want them back if they're pieces of shit? Because they're not. But you guys are holding on to only the negative crap. You guys are going down memory lane with just negative after negative after negative after negative after negative. Let me just look at my entire relationship on memory lane. But I'm just going to only look at all the bad shit. I'm just only going to think about all the hurtful things that they said to me every time they hurt my feelings and what they said. And then I'm just going to fill in the blanks for the fucking rest. That doesn't make any sense, guys. That doesn't make any sense. If you're going to go down memory lane, like I've told you guys before, if you're going to go down memory lane, the only part of memory lane you should be going down is the first time you met that person. They cut it off. We're all done with memory lane. Okay, because the first time you met that person, you weren't like, not really my thing, but we'll give it a whirl. We'll give it a whirl. Yes, the masterclass will be recorded. If you do not have the VIP upgrade, it's only $20, guys, and it'll change your fucking life, okay? Plus, I told you guys, I'll curate affirmations for you. Like, I'll give you the world because I want to help you guys, okay? But the live masterclass will be recorded, and if you do not do the VIP upgrade, you will have 48 hours to watch the masterclass, okay, with the replay. If you do decide to do the VIP upgrade, you do get lifetime access, so you will be able to watch that. If you have the VIP, do not go blasting this shit around town, okay? If you do the VIP upgrade, but you cannot attend at the time of the masterclass or at the VIP sessions, that's okay. Reach out to me and I will talk to you. Now, I don't want people not doing my exclusive. I should probably stop saying this. I don't want people to not show up to the group sessions because you know this shit, okay? But if you literally cannot attend, and I'll know because you won't show up to the masterclass, bitch, okay? Don't try to trick my ass. But if you cannot attend, I will do a 30-minute session, private session with you to talk about your situations and give you your plan, okay? So therefore, you don't have to worry about, well, I can't go to, I can't do the VIP session ahead of thing, and I can't do the follow-up session a week later. Don't trip, I got your back. I'm so excited too, and I'm so excited. And you better come camera fucking ready, by the way. When you're attending my masterclass, I'm gonna tell you right now, come camera ready because we taking a picture. Okay, and because I want to see your lovely faces. Okay, all I get to see is these little fucking icons. I want to see your lovely face. Okay, so anyway, back to Q rant. You guys need to ditch the old story. The only old story you should be if you want to go down memory lane about your past relationship here. Yeah, I know you are, girl, because you looking hot. Okay. The only thing you should be freaking that's a good ass idea, Luger. I never thought about that. I've never thought about that. But maybe I will start uploading my lives. Maybe I will start uploading my lives to YouTube. But in order for you to watch my lives on YouTube, you'd have to subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is in the bio. My God, I can hang out with you here all day long, and in fact, I fully charge my battery. But what I do want you guys to know is you guys the only memories you should be thinking about are the positive ones, not the negative. And I keep telling you guys this is what confuses me, to be quite honest. And I get it. It's easy for you to rehearse the thing that he said, like, because it hurt your fucking feelings. So it's easy to rehearse that crap. And to keep playing it. But here's the thing. It doesn't help you. It doesn't make you fucking feel good when you replay like a broken record all the mean, hateful things that's said to you. What does that do to you? It gets you all in your feelings. And now you're crying and you're sulking. Why would you do that? When you could literally, if you're going to go stroll down memory lane and think about the past shit, why don't you think about all the good times you had and how loving he was and how appreciative he was and how he doted on you and how you had the best dates and how he was perfect? Why don't you fucking think about those times? Help me help it make sense. Okay? Because I understand, but this is where because I would do that when he would tell me certain things like, yeah, you're cool, but you know, I'm a butt man. I was like, bitch, I'll show you a fucking butt. Yeah, let me manifest that shit. Yeah. But anyway, that was a side note. And so it's easy to rehearse things like that. But at the end of the day, you have to look at it and say, it's not helping me. It's not helping my sanity. It's not helping my my emotions. It's not helping anything at all. And so why in the hell do I keep doing that to myself? So instead, what is going to help me is remembering all of the amazing times we had, all the loving things he said to me in the beginning of the relationship, because that's usually when the most loving and attentive, right? And you say that over and over again and immerse yourself in that experience that you had with your boo instead of all the shit. And you got, yeah, that's right. That's right. I can't wait, guys. I am so excited. I'm like this. My boyfriend was like, how long is your life today? I'm like 2 hours. Like, that's it. I've been here almost 3 hours. So imagine this masterclass. I'm just telling you right now, I'm literally going to tell you right now, don't block off a hard 160 minutes. I can't even do that. Don't block off a solid 2 hours and be like, I'm telling you right now, I might go a little bit over. And that is because I will do my best to contain all the information for the masterclass within 90 minutes. Okay. But what I don't like and what always annoyed me in masterclasses is when everybody wants to try and monopolize a whole ass conversation and then I never get my help, right? I never get to ask my questions. And then they're like, sorry, I gotta go, bye. And I'm like, what in the... So I will stay on. I've chunked out a large chunk of time. So I will go ahead and stay on with you. You can bow out after the information, but I will go ahead and stay on with you until all of your questions are answered. Okay. And so therefore there's that. Okay. Well, thanks, girl. Thank you. Now, if you can go ahead and leave me a testimonial about that, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But you all will be getting a survey at the end of the masterclass, just so you know. You're going to get a survey from me, myself, and you'll be entered to win some amazing sessions and amazing things. I will be entered to win because I need you guys to fill out that fucking survey. Let's be honest, okay? I'm always honest with you. I need you to fill that shit out. So I'm going to entice you with a little bit of bribery to fill that out. Hey, at least I'm honest. You heard it here first, okay? So fill it out. But also, I do want you guys to join, okay? Because I think I really want to help you. And then the next masterclass that's coming out will be about money, bitch. Because you're going to have your SP and be rich. Hello. Like, who doesn't want that life? Okay? But don't trip because the SP videos will always keep coming because it's something I hold near and dear to my heart. People think I'm nuts. Like, why do you talk about that? I said, because who wants someone new when you could have the one you love? And to realize that you caused this shit. Okay, you're the one that caused it. Nope. I would not see your DM. Yes, I will see your DM. I'm just kidding with you. Yes, I will, because if you would have DM'd me probably like a month ago, no, I would not have, because I didn't know, which is stupid. I didn't know that there's like 2 message request folders. There's like one, and then you got to click up here, and there's another one. So when I click the other one, I'm like, oh shit, there's like 55 DMs in there. So now, yeah, I got you. And I could voice note back. So we're ready to rock and roll around here. I did things wrong that caused a change in how she sees me. If that's true, how do I let that go? She can only see you. Okay, what I want you to do after this is go watch all my videos. Go watch all of them. I'm just kidding. She can only see you based on what you assume. Okay, how she sees you. She's a reflection of everything she's doing that you don't like is all you. It's all you. So you're choosing to assume that she's avoiding you because she doesn't love you anymore. She said the word did love me, not does love me. So she must not love me anymore. So now she's going to reflect that onto you. Okay? Because that is what you're assuming. That she's thinking. You control her thoughts. So if you want her to think and see you differently, then you're going to start right now, right fucking now, assuming that she does. Assuming, what do you want her to think about you? What do you want her to think about you? Okay? What do you want her to assume about you? Change the narrative. She will change based on what you want her to see about you. How do I want her to feel about me? How do I want her to see me? What do I want her to think about me? It's all you. And when you do that, and you persist no matter what tries to trigger you in the 3D, no matter what you see, and you still persist, she will reflect that. She doesn't have a choice. She literally does not have a choice. She must conform if you will persist. But here's what I'm pretty sure is going to happen, but not if you follow what I said. Okay, here's what I'm pretty sure is going to happen, because this is just common, okay? It's not a you thing. What's going to happen is you're going to see her on college campus or on campus. She's going to walk by you, may not look at you, may look at you. And what you're going to do in your mind is be like, see, she didn't even look at me. She hardly even paid any attention to me. She doesn't like me. That's what you're going to do. But no, since you've been watching this fucking video, here's what you're going to do when you see her on campus next. I don't give a shit if she looks the whole other way. I don't care if she sees you, turns 180 and walks the opposite direction. What you're going to do is you're going to be like, she is so in love with me. Oh, she cannot wait to contact me. Okay. It's been 4 months of this because you're controlling a wrong narrative. That's the only reason it's been 4 months. Okay. Is because you're controlling a wrong narrative. So instead you're going to now select the narrative that you want, and you're only going to tell that narrative from now on. And watch your 4 months of doing all this shit of a negative narrative. The second you turn that around, she's going to talk to you by the end of the week. Yeah, that's my intention for you. If you will agree right now to turn the narrative around to only what you want, she'll contact you within the week. Yeah, that's my intention for you. So whether you choose to do it or not, it's fine. But don't come on here tomorrow and be like, I fucked up. Don't do that shit, because I'm gonna fuck you up. So this also applied to an SP who has only ever been your friend. Oh, 1,000%. She's only your friend and colleague because that's how you see her. That's how you see her. Not anymore, bruh. Not anymore. You don't see it, a friend. I'm going to assume I totally just assumed AA Doodles is a bruh. Or sis. Okay? Not anymore. A friend? Absolutely not. She's in love with me. She wants to be my girlfriend. She cannot wait to be my girlfriend. She wants to be my girlfriend right now. She's going to ask, in fact, they're going to ask me on a date. Take her out of the friend category, or him. Take them out of the friend or colleague category. Because as long as you view them as that and you assume that that's how they view you, nothing will change. Okay? Nothing will change. But instead, change the category you put her in, and that person is no longer a friend and colleague. That's my boo. That's my girlfriend, my boyfriend. We're together. And that will change their position in your life. Okay? I could stay on here with you guys all damn day. Okay, sorry, hey doodles. I love you. I knew it. I fucked that one up. We so would have a ball in person. How do you get unblocked? Unblocked? Why do you need to be unblocked? Who the fuck would ever block you, Kelly? Have you seen yourself? Have you fucking seen yourself? Who the hell would ever block you? Never. Never. He's contacting me right now. Oh, go watch my video. It's on my page. Pinned to the top of the page. He's contacting me right now. Fuck a block button. Who gives a shit? Don't acknowledge it. Don't acknowledge that you've been blocked. Somebody was just in my DMs yesterday or this morning. I think I listened to it this morning, crying in my DMs because she got unblocked. Bye, Priscilla. Love you. Because she got unblocked. It's not that big of a deal. It's like, okay, unblock, block, unblock, block, unblock. It's one click of a button. Maybe two, because I got to go to your profile, then click unblock. That's about it. That's about it. So don't view blocked as an obstacle standing in between you and boo, okay? There is no blocked. You're not blocked. Absolutely not. He loves me. In fact, don't even check, because therefore you don't have to see that you're blocked. It's not like Instagram notifies you that you've been blocked. You only know you've been blocked because you're trying to look for them and all of a sudden you can't find them. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Because I don't give a shit if I'm blocked or not blocked by my SP on social media. I could care less. What I care about is that he contacts me. That he texts me. Oh, he's texting me right now. He's texting me right now. He is contacting me right now. Or you can affirm for being unblocked. But I would not acknowledge the block and just go in your own mind palace, be like, blocked? Never. Never. Nobody blocks me. So this is what you're going to do from now until the point of our next time together, which is tomorrow, 10 o'clock Central. Okay. Here's what you're going to do. What you're going to do is I want you guys to put yourself on the pedestal. I want you guys to boost yourself. While you're doing your robotic affirming, I want you to boost your whole self up. Okay. I want you to get your confidence level so high. I want you to tell yourself all day long from now until tomorrow that you're a badass bitch or man. Come up with your own term if you're a man. Sorry. I got the ladies. Okay. I'm a badass bitch. No one ever would disrespect me in my house. Everybody wants me. Whoever I want wants me. Like, that's it. I am amazing. I am the prize. Anybody, my SP is blessed to even be in my presence. Okay. He is blessed. He is so blessed that I even want him. He should feel lucky as fuck that I even chose him. Yeah. Because you're the one choosing. Okay. I need you guys to boost yourself up. Okay. Boost yourself up. And I want you guys to do this for a day. Okay. I want you to think nothing but lovely, positive thoughts about your fucking self and how amazing you are and how they should be worshiping the ground that you walk on. Of course, because I'm that bad bitch. I'm a bad bitch. I'm the baddest. Everybody fucking wants me. He's conforming because he doesn't have a goddamn choice. This is my reality and he's my puppet and I am the puppet goddamn master. And he will do whatever the fuck I say he's going to do and he's going to do it when I say it. That's the attitude I want you to have from now until tomorrow. And then from that point on, okay? I want you to have that attitude. Boost yourself up. No one is above you in your reality. And ghost me, never in life. Avoid me, never, bitch. Come on back. Blocked me? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm the queen of this castle. And you'll do what I say. And I get what I want, and I get it when I want it. And whatever I affirm comes to me immediately because you got me fucked up. That's the attitude I want you to have for the next 24 hours. They nag and tease. It's so hard to imagine him confessing these feelings. You don't have to imagine it. You just have to declare it. You just have to say it. You don't even have to imagine it. You don't have to see shit. You just have to keep saying it. And they will say, oftentimes they will say word for word exactly what you said in your affirmation. They will conform. They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. They don't have a choice. So remind yourself of this. I am the only one free will in my reality, and they're all my bitches. They'll do what I say. They don't have free will. They only have free will if you give it to them. And every time you listen to what the hell they said, and every time you let them hurt your fucking feelings, and every time you let them control the narrative, you are giving them free will. Take it away. Take it away right now. Put on your fucking crown and give your goddamn orders. Period. That's what you're doing today. You're going to boost yourself up and you're going to put on your crown and you're going to give your fucking orders. And you will not stop giving your orders until they conform. And in the meantime, while you're outside giving your hours, You will not stop. I don't care what they say. I don't care what you see. I don't care every time you think about them. That is your safety net. Affirm. Affirm through the tears. Affirm through the agony. Affirm, affirm, affirm. And do not quit. Because if you rock with me, we don't fucking quit. I don't hang out with losers, and quitters are losers. Okay? So that's what you're gonna do. And you're gonna do that now. And if you'll commit, I promise you, if you'll commit to literally telling a new narrative, only the narrative that you want, oh, they'll conform, and they'll conform right fucking now. And because I was on here so long and I don't have my charger, I can't even make my videos today, bitches. It's a good thing I already have some recorded, but I will make more tomorrow. All right, guys, now I have to go to the ladies' room. So I will see you all, and I think I'm going to look into uploading these on YouTube so you guys can watch them back, because that's a good-ass idea. That's a good idea. Although it's going to drive me nuts because it's not the, actual video, but that's okay. All right, I love you all. My DMs are always open to you. Be sure to register for my upcoming masterclass. Again, VIP bundle is the VIP upgrade is going to be fire. Okay, they're all gold, bitch. And I always tell you guys that out of love, okay? You're all my bitches, and I'm all yours, okay? See you tomorrow. Love you too, besties. All right, love you guys, and I will see you all on the flip side. Bye, guys.